Dislike my poor talent. Don't cry when I go Super Saiyan. Chapter 1. In a private hospital in Junhai City. Lu Jen was pacing back and forth outside the ward, feeling very anxious. Bang! The door to the ward opened and the doctor came out. Lu Jen immediately approached him. Doctor, how is my grandma? The doctor replied, the old man's illness is not a serious one, but it has been delayed for too long and now it has become a bit difficult. As a family member, don't you notice that there is something wrong with the old man's health? It's all my fault that I'm usually busy practicing martial arts. I didn't pay attention at all. Lu Jen said regretfully, can it be cured? The doctor replied, it should be curable with surgery, but the cost may be a bit high. As long as my grandma's disease can be cured, it doesn't matter how much it costs, Lu Jen said. The doctor said, your grandma's surgery fee will cost at least 20W. Lu Jen was shocked when he heard that 200,000 was needed. 200,000 is not a small amount of money for an ordinary family. What's more, Lu Jen is still from a poor family. Moreover, he still insists on practicing martial arts, and the daily expenses are not low. His usual income is only enough for daily living expenses. There is no way I can get these 200,000. Young man, 20W is not a small amount. Go back and discuss it with your family. Hearing this, Lu Jen smiled mockingly. Family. I don't have any family. My only family is my grandma. Lu Jen has many relatives, but the only one who can become a family member is his grandmother. In fact, Lu Jen is a time traveler. It has been some years since I traveled to this world. In this world, every warrior must awaken his talent when he is 15 years old. Lu Jen has been gifted since childhood and is recognized as a genius. At only 15 years old, his life level has reached level 8.0. Other peers at this age are still hovering around 5.0 and 6.0, and there are very few who are 7.0. Lu Jen's life level of 8.0 is ranked among the best in the country. He is one of the best among his peers. At the same age, other people with level 8.0 life levels have all awakened their S-level talents. Everyone thinks that Lu Jen will also awaken his S-level talent. After all, he reached life level 8.0 at the age of 15, which would have been impossible if he didn't have an S-level talent. But on the day when his talent awakened, a voice suddenly sounded in his mind. Detect host's awakening talent. Please choose the talent to awaken. Choice 1. S-level talent, Power Burst talent. Choice 2. D-level talent, Saiyan Bloodline Growth Type talent, can grow into an SSR level Super Saiyan. As a time traveler, you can tell at a glance which of these two talents is stronger or weaker. Lu Jen didn't hesitate at all and directly chose talent 2, D-level talent Saiyan Blood. This talent needs to grow. When the growth reaches its peak, it will become an SSR level Super Saiyan. But Lu Jen, who had just obtained this talent, only had a D-level talent. And this talent caught everyone by surprise. No matter how low the life level of an ordinary warrior is, he can still awaken a C-level talent. And a genius whose life level was far ahead actually awakened the worst D-level talent. For a time, Lu Jen suffered endless ridicule. Lu Jen's life has also undergone earth-shaking changes after awakening this talent. He has a childhood sweetheart who practiced martial arts with him since childhood. The two have a very good relationship, and each other's parents even intend to bring them together as a couple. After his talent awakened, his childhood sweetheart seemed to have changed. He ignored Lu Jen and even deliberately avoided Lu Jen. She even directly told Lu Jen not to contact her again. Her parents had already engaged her to an S-level genius, and she was worried that the other party would misunderstand her if she contacted her again. After learning the news, Lu Jen just laughed and deleted the other party from his contacts. When a person is unlucky, bad news will follow. Lu Jen's parents died early, and he lived with his uncle since he was a child. The uncle is the head of the Lu family. Before his talent awakened, he took good care of Lu Jen in every possible way. He was closer to Lu Jen than his own son, and even wanted Lu Jen to become the next head of the family. Things were already decided, but as Lu Jen awakened his D-level talent, his uncle completely changed. He treated Lu Jen coldly, and even transferred the predetermined position in the family to Lu Jen's cousin. The cousin who usually flattered me in every possible way also dared to sneer at him and even humiliate him. Lu Zhen beat him up in anger and accidentally broke his hand. When the uncle learned about it, he became furious, then kicked Lu Zhen out of the Lu family, and announced to the outside world that Lu Zhen had no relationship with the Lu family anymore. After Lu Zhen recognized the true colors of these people, he decisively left the Lu family. At this time, bad news came again. Lingxiao University is the best high-level martial arts university in Daxia and the highest institution in the hearts of all Huxia martial artists. Lu Zhen, who was originally extremely talented, received an admission notice from Lingxiao University very early. No need to go to high school or college entrance examination, just go to university directly. And just after Lu Zhen awakened his D-level talent, Lingxiao University publicly announced that he would cancel his quota. The public claim is that Lingxiao University has never had students with such low talents since its establishment. Their students' lowest talents are all A-level. Lu Zhen did not meet their requirements. In the days after my talent awakened, bad news came one after another. Relatives and friends around him stayed away from him one by one. This made Lu Zhen couldn't help but sigh. Life is so realistic. When you are good, you are surrounded by good people. When something goes wrong with you, everyone starts to stay away. Homeless Lu Zhen wanders the streets. Then grandma appeared. He doesn't care about Lu Zhen's talent, nor does he care about Lu Zhen's future. All she knew was that her grandson was having a hard time. So, grandma took Lu Zhen back to the countryside and used all her savings to continue Lu Zhen's martial arts training. Lu Zhen was very touched. When everyone stayed away from him, only his grandmother never left him. At the same time, he also regretted that he did not think of his grandmother when he was good in the past and made her suffer so much alone. Therefore, Lu Zhen made up his mind to let his grandmother live a good life. Now that her grandmother is seriously ill and hospitalized, Lu Zhen blames herself very much. It's all my fault that I was only focused on practicing martial arts and didn't notice that my grandmother's illness had become so serious. Young man, I know you are worried about your grandma's illness. But we are a private hospital, and the hospital has regulations. The surgery can only begin after the fees are paid. I want to help you, but there's nothing I can do. I hope you understand. The doctor said helplessly. Lu Zhen said, "Thank you, doctor. I will collect the surgery fee as soon as possible." The doctor said, "Your grandma's surgery needs to be done quickly. It is best to start within the next 2 days. Otherwise, if it is delayed until the condition worsens, it may be too late." After speaking, the doctor patted Lu Zhen on the shoulder, turned and left. After the doctor left, Lu Zhen sat on the hospital bench. He clenched his fists and thought about how to collect 20W in the past few days. Soon, he thought of a way. Tomorrow is the day of separate admissions for Shuijing High School. As long as you pass the assessment, you can successfully enroll. And each enrolled student will receive a 20W subsidy. If I can get this 20W subsidy, my grandma's surgery expenses will be covered. Although Shuijing High School is not the best high school in Zhonghai City, it is not Lu Zhen's first choice either. But for this 20W, he has no better way. Now, Lu Zhen made up his mind. Tomorrow I will take the individual recruitment assessment of Shuijing High School. No matter what, he has to get the 20W subsidy. Nightfall. Lu Zhen left the hospital. After he returned home, he did not rush to rest, but started practicing again. That 20W is very important to me. I have to be in my best condition for the exam. As Lu Zhen thought about it, a scene that only he could see suddenly appeared in front of him. Name: Lu Zhen. Talent: D-level Saiyan bloodline. Life level: 8.3, not yet entered. Speed: 18.6 meters per second. Force: 860 kilograms. Spirit: 8.1. Martial arts: boxing proficiency, second stage 92%, straight punch, second stage 90%. Talent spring: 73%, when the spring reaches 100%, the talent will be upgraded to C level. Spiritual power spring: 48%, you can consume spring water to irrigate yourself and improve your physical attributes. Next to the fountain of spiritual power, there is a line of small words. The spiritual power spring has not reached 100%, and irrigation cannot achieve the best effect. Do you want to continue consuming the spring of spiritual power to irrigate yourself? Yes. Lu Zhen didn't hesitate and confirmed it directly. In order to pass the assessment and get the 200,000 yuan, he must be in the best condition. Although the fountain of spiritual power has not been filled yet, we can't wait until then. The fountain of spiritual power is irrigating. Lu Zhen closed his eyes and felt his whole body filled with strength. When he opened his eyes, his faceplate changed again. Life level 8.6 not yet entered. Speed 19.2 meters per second. Force 920 kilograms. Spirit 8.3. Martial arts. Boxing proficiency 3 stages 36%, straight punch 3 stages 30%. It has improved so much all at once. Lu Zhen was a little surprised. This was his first time to irrigate spiritual energy. 3 months ago, his life rank was 8.0, and after 3 months of practice, he only increased by 0.3 levels. This infusion of spiritual energy was equivalent to his 3 months of practice. Even the spiritual power fountain is not full. If it is full, I don't know how terrible the improvement will be. My martial arts skills have also improved by 30% at once. If you practice normally, you may not be able to improve by 30% in a few months. This spiritual power fountain is really good. The spiritual power spring has dried up. Practice to generate spring water. Saiyan bloodline activated. Practice can increase the spring of spiritual power. Lu Zhen closed the panel and began to practice. You practiced the straight punch once, and the spiritual power spring was slightly improved. You practiced the boxing type of martial arts, and the spiritual power spring was slightly improved. Although the fountain of spiritual power can improve his attributes, to charge the fountain of spiritual power, he still needs to practice it himself. Before I knew it, 2 hours had passed. Spiritual power spring 0.06%. You can consume spring water to irrigate yourself and improve your physical attributes. As expected of a Saiyan bloodline. Increases fast. That's all for today. My current speed is 19.2 meters per second. The force is 920 kilograms. Among my peers, there shouldn't be many people who can achieve that. It shouldn't be a problem to pass the single recruitment assessment of Shuijing High School. Early the next morning, Lu Zhen ate something casually and then arrived at the Shuijing High School individual recruitment examination site. Shuijing High School is one of the dozens of martial arts high schools in Zhonghai City. In the entire Zhonghai City, it can be ranked in the top 10, but it is at the bottom of the top 10, hovering between 8th and 9th place for many years. In order to attract more warriors to sign up, they offered very generous benefits. As long as you pass the single recruitment assessment, you will be given 200,000 blue star coins as a reward. This also attracted many warriors like Lu Zhen, whose family conditions were not very good, to sign up. Lu Zhen arrived at the scene, registered his information, and got a license plate. The first test is a speed test, and all candidates are divided into a group of 10. Lu Zhen is in the 8th group, relatively behind, so he can only wait slowly. After waiting for almost an hour, the test of the first 7 groups was finally over. Members of Group 8 are ready to begin testing. The first person to test is Zhang Wei. The examiner read the names one by one, and the person whose name was read came out for the test. Zhang Wei, speed 12.6 meters per second. Passed results. Next. Wang Feng. Haha. I passed. I can pass without practicing for half a year. I'm really a genius. The boy named Zhang Wei came down from the test table happily. Then, an ordinary-looking girl walked up. Wang Feng, 11.5 meters per second. Failed grades. Woo, the girl named Wang Feng cried and got off the test table. People who were still testing couldn't help but feel distressed when they saw this scene. What a pity. It can pass at 12.5 meters per second, but the speed is only 1.0. I wish I could be more accommodating. What a pity for that girl. What are you thinking about? The speed is 1.0. Do you know how long it takes to practice to improve it to 1.0? If I give you half a year of training, you won't be able to improve that much. Everyone who takes the single entry examination must be at least 15 years old. The speed of the girl named Wang Feng is only 11.5 meters per second, and her life level should be around 5.12. At the age of 15, the life rank is only a little over 5.0, and even if you go to martial arts high school, you will be at the bottom. It's better to just go to a cultural high school, read more, and get into a good cultural university. Your future will be just as promising. There's no need to stick to martial arts high school. Martial arts high school is not prepared for ordinary people. Listening to the discussions of people around him, Lu Zhen lamented that the world is so cruel. People who want to become warriors cannot become warriors, but people who just hang out can easily pass. All of this depends on talent. The reason why this world carries out talent awakening at the age of 15 is to detect talent. Secondly, it is for diversion. Let those with talent go to martial arts high school, and those with less talent go to cultural high school. Thus they do not affect each other. If you wait until you are 18 to go to college before diversion, it will be a bit late. Speed testing continues. After the last candidate finishes, the examiner begins to read the next person's name. Next, Su Shengyan. The words fell. A girl about 1.6 meters tall with short shoulder-length hair walked onto the testing platform. The girl was wearing ordinary sportswear, her face was fair and delicate, and she looked heroic. And her appearance instantly caused a commotion. It's Su Shengyan. The school beauty of No. 16 middle school. It's still an A- level talent. Shouldn't he go to Longtang High School, the best in the city? Why did you come to take the single recruit assessment of Shuijing High School? Some people who knew her were surprised. Longtang High School is the best martial arts high school in Junhai City. Almost all the best talents in the city went there. Su Shengyan's talent is a level, which is also a genius level in the entire Junhai City. Su Shengyan walked to the testing table. The examiner looked at her and asked, "Are you ready?" Su Shengyan nodded. "Okay. Then it's time to start," the examiner said. The speed test is a device similar to a treadmill, but much larger than an ordinary treadmill. Warriors running on it will slide in place, thereby detecting the maximum speed. Testing begins. Phew. Su Shengyan exploded at his maximum speed. After 20 seconds, the test ends. The instrument displays Su Shengyan, 17.8 meters per second. This speed. The examiner was shocked on the spot when he saw Su Shengyan's speed. Their single-entry examination record since the establishment of Shuijing High School is 17.3 meters per second. Su Shengyan's speed broke the record. Holy shit. 17.8 meters per second. Is this the speed a human can run? I tried my best to run 15 meters per second. I thought I could get the first place in this single move assessment. This is 2.8 meters per second more than me. This is so shocking. Is this the horror of A-level talent? The candidates on site were all shocked when they saw this result. Su Shengyan's performance is currently the most dazzling one. Almost Yao Yao is ahead of the others. Su Shengyan, 17.6 meters per second. Past results. Next, Lu Zhen. Please come on stage and get ready. The examiner announced the results to everyone. Then he whispered to Su Shengyan, "Miss Su, Principal Wang is waiting for you in the lounge over there. She said she'd like you to come over after the assessment." Su Shengyan nodded and walked towards the lounge. She came to the lounge and there were two men inside. A middle-aged man in his 40s or 50s, slightly overweight. The other is a young man who looks to be in his 20s and wears glasses. "Uncle. You are looking for me." "Hello, Director Lu." Su Shengyan walked towards them and said hello to the young man. "Sheng Nan is here, sit down quickly." Wang Desheng waved her to sit down. After sitting down, he poured a glass of water for Su Shengyan. "Katsuo, you are serious. I told you that you don't need to do the assessment in person, so why are you still here? If you want to enter Shuijing High School, just tell me and I will arrange for you to go to the elite class. With your talent and current life level, taking the test is a waste of time." Su Shengyan took a sip of water and replied, "I want to rely on my own abilities and don't want others to say that I'm just using a relationship." Wang Desheng smiled. "Your life level is almost 8.0 now, right?" Su Shengyan said, "My current score is 7.86, which is still a little short of 8.0. Wang Desheng smiled and said, Having a life rating of 7.86 at the age of 15 is already very impressive, not much different from the geniuses in the province. If your father hadn't forced you to come to my school to study, I wouldn't have dared to accept you, for fear of misleading others. But it doesn't matter if you come over, we Shuijing High School can be considered to have talented warriors. Director Lu on the side also laughed and said, yes. With Katsuo joining us, our Shuijing High School will have more hope in this year's high school martial arts meet. I just heard that the speed you tested is 17.8 meters per second. This result has broken the highest record since the founding of Shuijing High School. Wang Desheng smiled and said, after all, it was Shengyan who got the test results. There are not many people in Junhai City who are faster than him. I think in the next few years, even 10 years, no one will be able to break this record. Bang! Just then, the door to the principal's office was pushed open violently. The examiner just now rushed in a hurry. What's the matter with you? Wang Desheng said displeased. Won't you knock on the door when you come in? Broken. Broken. The examiner said with shock. What's broken? Speak up. Wang Desheng frowned. Miss Su's record just now has been broken. The examiner said. What? Broken again? Wang Desheng was shocked. Not only him, but Director Lu and Su Shengyan on the side also looked shocked. What is going on? Tell me quickly. Wang Desheng urged. The examiner said. Just now, after Miss Su finished her assessment. The boy behind him, the speed test is 19.2 meters per second. 19.2. Wang Desheng's eyes widened. He immediately asked, are you kidding me? Are you sure the results were obtained by candidates? Isn't it a problem with the equipment? The examiner quickly said. No. He tested it himself. I asked him to run 3 times, and the 3 times were 19.2 meters per second. If you don't believe me, go see it yourself. Upon hearing this, Wang Desheng immediately ran outside. Director Lu and Su Shengyan also ran out. If it is really 19.2 meters per second, then Shuijing High School really picked up a genius. Wang Desheng ran to the test bench. At this time, the scene was completely silent. All the candidates looked at Lu Zhen on the stage with incredible eyes. Lu Zhen's results just came out and shocked everyone. Wang Desheng didn't pay attention to the others. He walked straight to Lu Zhen. Hello, you are Lu Zhen. Wang Desheng greeted him politely. Lu Zhen nodded. Well, I'm Lu Zhen. Wang Desheng smiled and said, I am the principal of Shuijing High School, and my name is Wang Desheng. Just now, the examiner told me that you ran 19.2 meters per second. Can you run again? Of course, I'm not doubting you, I just want to confirm again whether there is something wrong with the equipment. If the result is wrong due to equipment problems, it will affect subsequent tests. So, I don't know if it's convenient for you to take another test. Facing Wang Desheng's request, Lu Zhen did not hesitate and said directly, yes. But try to be quick. Since they have doubts, it doesn't hurt to run again. It won't take much time anyway. That's great. Wait a moment, I'll have someone check the equipment first. Wang Desheng greeted the staff. The staff immediately checked the testing equipment just now. Soon they had the results. Principal, there is no problem with the equipment. Are you sure it's really okay? Make sure, it has been checked many times and there is absolutely no problem with the equipment. Okay, I understand. Wang Desheng called Lu Zhen over, and then said with a smile, Lu Zhen, this equipment has been checked and there is nothing wrong with it. You can start taking the test. Lu Zhen nodded. Without any hesitation, he walked directly to the testing equipment. The equipment started up and Lu Zhen ran with all his strength. 20 seconds later, the device displays 19.2 meters per second. Seeing this result, Wang Desheng was shocked. Everyone present was also shocked. I thought the equipment was broken. It's really 19.2 meters per second. This is too outrageous. At this speed, your life level must be at least 8.0, right? I can't stop watching. It should be almost 9.0. Isn't 9.0 a life level that only geniuses with S-level talents can have? Is this guy named Lu Zhen an S-level talent? Okay. As long as there is no problem with the data. Wang Desheng was very happy. He covered Lu Zhen's hand enthusiastically and looked at Lu Zhen as if he were a treasure. To be able to achieve this result is definitely a genius. Lu Zhen, the speed test will end in a while. After it's over, the next round is a strength test. It's hot outside, why don't you go to the office and take a rest? There is air conditioning inside, it's very cool. Wang Desheng spoke to Lu Zhen very enthusiastically. Lu Zhen looked at him and couldn't help but feel strange. Wasn't this too enthusiastic? But he didn't think much about it and replied directly, that's okay, it's really a bit hot outside. Since you can get air conditioning for free, there is no reason to refuse. In this way, Wang Desheng personally took Lu Zhen to the office to rest. This scene made other candidates grit their teeth with envy. Why did you only invite him? I want to blow the air conditioner too. I've been in the sun for a long time. It's almost killing me. Haha. If you can run 19.2 meters per second, let alone go to the office to blow up the air conditioner. You can ride on the principal's head and no one will stop you. Come, Lu Zhen, drink water. Wang Desheng personally poured a glass of ice water for Lu Zhen. You should take a rest first. Someone will notify you later during the strength test. I have something to do, so I will leave for a while. Wang Desheng gave the order and left Lu Zhen alone in the office to blow on the air conditioner. Lu Zhen didn't care. He was drinking ice water and blowing on the air conditioner, enjoying himself very much. After Wang Desheng left, he immediately called Director Lu over. Director Lu, have you found Lu Zhen's information? Is his talent S level? Wang Desheng asked anxiously. Found it. It's just. Director Lu was a little hesitant and didn't know what to say. Just what? Principal, you'd better see for yourself. Director Lu handed Lu Zhen's information form to Wang Degong. How can this be D level? When Wang Degong saw the talent column on Lu Zhen's information form, he was stunned. A 15-year-old runs 19.2 meters per second, which many S-level geniuses cannot do. But Lu Zhen did it, but how could he be only D level? Isn't this watch a misprint? I believe you when you say C level. How could it be a D level talent? Wang Desheng said doubtfully. Director Lu said, I didn't believe it at first either. But this data is recorded on Kixing Information Network. This is the official website. Children who have awakened their talents will be registered. It can't be changed at all. This. Wang Desheng felt extremely disappointed for a moment. How could this happen? How can a D-level talent run at a speed of 19.2 meters per second? Isn't this incredible? I have been a principal for so many years, and this is the first time I have seen this happen. The talent levels of warriors in this world are D, C, B, A, S. Generally speaking, if you want to become a warrior, you need at least C-level talent. People with D-level talents will almost give up martial arts, switch to cultural roots, and become ordinary people. Even if you forcefully follow the martial arts route, your growth will be very slow. It consumes a lot of resources, but it may not improve as quickly as a C-level talented warrior can practice casually. Lu Zhen is only 15 years old. 15 years old. And he is a D-level talent. He can actually run 19.2 meters per second. No one would believe it. Principal, what should we do now? Should we still accept this child? With D-level talent, you can't go far in martial arts. Director Lu looked at Wang Desheng and asked. Wang Desheng thought for a while, and then said, don't worry, let's see what the results of his strength test are like. Although he only has a D-level talent, if his strength score is also very good, it is not impossible to take it. Soon, the test of strength begins. Lu Zhen also came out of the office and walked into the crowd to wait for the test. Wang Desheng and Director Lu were secretly observing from the sidelines. At this moment, their faces had lost the joy they had just learned that the speed record had been broken. Next, Su Shengyan. Please come on stage and prepare for the strength test. The examiner said loudly. The next second, Su Shengyan walked out of the crowd. She came to the testing equipment. The test instrument is a big sandbag. There is also a display screen on the sandbag, which will record the force of the punch after being hit. You're ready to go. Su Shengyan nodded, she clenched her fists and punched the sandbag fiercely. Bang! A loud voice. I saw the display value on the sandbag constantly jumping. Finally stopped at 772 kilograms. Seeing this result, the scene became commotion again. What a strong fist. If you hit your head with this fist, it won't bloom immediately. If I remember correctly, this strength broke Shuijing High School's previous record, right? Corner. Wang Desheng and Director Lu were not surprised when they saw this result. This is the power that Su Shengyan's 7.86 life level should have. At this moment, both of them were focused on Lu Zhen. His speed results are indeed amazing, but their strength and speed are different. People who are fast may not necessarily be strong. If Lu Zhen is only fast but not strong enough, with his D-level talent, he can pass directly. Next, Lu Zhen. The examiner said loudly. Lu Zhen slowly walked out of the crowd. His appearance once again focused everyone's attention. Coming. In the speed test he ran 19.2 meters per second. I don't know how strong it is. Lu Zhen stepped onto the test bench. The examiner said to him, "You can start when you are ready." Lu Zhen nodded. He stood in front of the testing sandbag, clenched his fists, and the next second. Bang! The sandbag was shaken by the beating. The value on the display keeps jumping. Finally stopped at 920 kilograms. Everyone. This data confused everyone present. This strength is almost 200 kilograms higher than that of Su Shengyan just now. Is this reasonable? This guy is definitely an S-level talent. The life level must have exceeded level 8.5. Su Shengyan looked at Lu Zhen on the test table with disbelief. He must be about the same age as me. Why is your strength so much higher than mine? Didn't my uncle say that he is AD level talent? This doesn't look like AD level talent. S-level talents don't seem to be able to achieve this level of strength, right? Corner. Wang Desheng and Director Lu looked at each other. At this moment, they no longer knew what to say. Lu Zhen's strength exceeded their knowledge. 15 years old. D-level talent. Speed 19.2 meters per second. Strength 920 kilograms. Taking these attributes alone, it would not be surprising to put them on any warrior. But putting it all on one person would be a bit outrageous. Headmaster. With this kind of strength, even if an S-class genius comes, they still can't beat it. But his talent is only D-level. If he takes up martial arts, he will not be able to go far. Should we accept it or not? Director Lu is a little confused now. If he accepts, he will definitely not be able to go far in the future. Going to martial arts high school will only waste his time. But if you don't accept it, it would be a waste of such good speed and strength. The speed and strength he is showing now are beyond the reach of many S levels. Director Lu looked at Wang Desheng, waiting for his reply. Wang Desheng thought for a while and said, "Receive. Why not accept it? If he dares to sign up for our school's single-entry examination, we will accept him." At the age of 15, with D and talent, you can develop your speed and strength to this level. It shows that he is a child who practices hard. Although his future martial arts path may not be long. But he has no intention of giving up on this path. Who are we to ask him to give up? Not only will I accept him, I will also put him in the elite class. Let those geniuses who think they are noble have a look. It doesn't matter if you only have D-level talent. As long as you work hard enough, you can still have S-level power. Maybe he will be surpassed by others soon, but for now, he'd make a pretty good catfish. Towards the afternoon, the independent recruitment examination of Shuijing High School finally came to an end. The list of successful candidates will be announced directly on the day of completion. As expected, Lu Zhen passed smoothly. After it was over, everyone else left and went back to their homes. However, Lu Zhen did not leave immediately. He did not forget the purpose of today. He came to take the entrance examination just for the 200,000 yuan subsidy. After the others left, he went straight to the office. "Hello, principal. I'm Lu Zhen." Lu Zhen knocked on the office door and said politely. "It's you. Why aren't you going home?" Wang Desheng politely replied, "What do you want to talk to me about?" Lu Zhen said, "I came here for the 200,000 yuan subsidy. I know that many people come here for the 200,000 yuan. Wang Desheng said with a smile. "But don't worry, the subsidies we promised you will definitely be given to you. I won't blame you. The 200,000 will be deposited into your bank account within 3 days after you enroll. So don't be so anxious." Lu Zhen said directly, "I came to you to discuss something with you. Can you give me the 20W now?" Now, Wang Desheng frowned and asked, I can give you the money first. But can you tell me why you are so anxious for money? Wang Desheng did not agree directly, but asked symbolically. Lu Zhen had no intention of hiding anything, but directly told the problems he encountered. There are only my grandmother and I at home. My grandma is in hospital now and needs 200,000 yuan for surgery, and it's urgent. That's why I came to sign up for Shuijing High School's single recruitment exam. Grandma is lying in the hospital bed now. I can't wait any longer. Hearing this, Wang Desheng seemed to remember something in his heart and couldn't help feeling a little sad. At the same time, he also knew why Lu Zhen was so anxious to get the money. What a good boy. If your grandmother knew how hard you worked for him, she would be very touched. Wait a minute, I'll get you the money. Having said that, Wang Desheng walked out of the office. Thank you, principal. Lu Zhen was very happy. He didn't expect the principal to be so easy to talk to. He was worried that the principal didn't believe him. Now it seems that I was the one who had mean thoughts. Soon, Wang Desheng walked in from outside. He handed a bank card to Lu Zhen and said, there is 500,000 in this bank card. Please keep it. 50W. Lu Zhen was surprised. Didn't they say it was only 20W? Principal, why is there an extra 300,000 yuan? Lu Zhen asked. Wang Desheng smiled and said, your grandmother needs 200,000 yuan for surgery, so it must not be a minor illness. All the 200,000 yuan was used for surgery. What are you going to do with your daily life? You are still practicing martial arts now. Which of the two, exotic beast meat or source stone, doesn't require money? How can you continue to practice and become stronger without money? But 30W is too much. Lu Zhen was still a little hesitant. Wang Desheng continued, don't be polite. Just consider it my investment in you. You passed the individual recruitment assessment, so you are my student now. As the principal of Shuijing High School, how can I sit back and do nothing when students are having difficulties? Hearing this, Lu Zhen was moved. The principal should have seen my information. He must have known that he was a D-level talent. As the principal of a martial arts high school, he knew better than anyone what D-level talent meant. 3 months ago, I had just awakened my D-level talent, but my uncle, who was a relative, abandoned me without any scruples. The principal and I just met today and we are not very familiar with each other. But even in this situation, he could so decisively give the money directly to himself. He didn't even doubt the truth of what he said. How could Lu Zhen not be moved by this? In his previous life, Lu Zhen had also encountered this situation. At that time, his parents were seriously ill and hospitalized and needed a large sum of medical expenses. He asked all his relatives and friends for money, but everyone rejected him. In the end, due to the lack of medical expenses and delayed treatment, his parents passed away. How great it would have been if there was someone like Wang Shengdu to help me at that time. Lu Zhen was moved, but he didn't show it. He said, thank you, principal. I will accept the money. But I borrowed it from you, and I will definitely pay it back in the future. As Wang Desheng said, he is short of money now, and it would be too deliberate to refuse again. You kid. Wang Desheng smiled. Okay. Just think of it as my loan to you. But don't be in a hurry to pay it back. It won't be too late to pay it back when you graduate and have money. You should spend your money now where it's needed. Your grandma is still in the hospital, so hurry up and prepare her for surgery. Okay. Thank you, principal. Lu Zhen nodded. Then I'll leave first. After Lu Zhen said goodbye to Wang Desheng, he ran directly towards the hospital. Looking at his back, Wang Desheng couldn't help but sigh. What a filial son. I hope his loved ones will get better soon. Wang Desheng sighed. At this time, a person came in from outside. Director Lu. Aren't you going back after get off work? Wang Shengdu asked. Director Lu frowned and said, Principal. Are you overflowing with compassion again? Have you forgotten Sha Fengyu's lesson last year? Hearing the words, Sha Fengyu, Wang Shengdu couldn't help but frown, and suddenly remembered bad memories. This time last year, Shuijing High School also recruited an A-level talented student named Sha Fengyu. Sha Fengyu, like Lu Zhen, had family members who were sick and needed surgery fees, so they signed up for Shuijing High School's single-entry assessment. At that time, Wang Shengdu saw that he was pitiful, so he sponsored him a lot of money, which totaled nearly 10 million. And Sha Fengyu lived up to expectations, his strength increased by leaps and bounds, and he became the strongest warrior in Shuijing High School. Everyone thought that Sha Fengyu would lead Shuijing High School to shine in the Junhai High School martial arts meet. But just the day before the Junhai City High School martial arts meet, Sha Fengyu suddenly applied for transfer. Regardless of any attempts to stay, he transferred to Longtang High School that same day. And led Longtang High School to win the High School Martial Arts Championship that year. The glory that originally belonged to Shuijing High School was just taken away. The student he worked so hard to train actually betrayed him so decisively. This incident made Wang Desheng very unhappy and still finds it difficult to accept it. Headmaster. You were so kind to that Lu Zhen. Do you want to see the second, Sha Fengyu? I don't want to feel betrayed again. Director Lu asked coldly. Wang Desheng sighed and said, I know you are afraid that I will be betrayed again. But I don't think Lu Zhen is that kind of person. This kid Lu Zhen is also a miserable person. I have read his information and he is not a native of Junhai City. He moved from Yunshui City next door. He has been recognized as a genius since he was a child, but because he awakened his D-level talent 3 months ago, he suffered betrayal and alienation. In the end, his grandmother took him in. At the age of 15, I experienced the warmth of human relationships in the world. Such a person will care more about people who treat him well. I believe that he will never treat me like Sha Fengyu. Hearing this, Director Lu couldn't help but sneer. The human heart is the most unpredictable. You said the same thing when you first met Sha Fengyu. But what's the result? Wang Desheng sighed. I understand the truth, but I just can't control it. You know my past. If I hadn't been too concerned about practicing martial arts, I didn't take care of my family. It's not like my mother died at home for half a month without anyone noticing. I still can't forgive myself. I don't know if Lu Zhen will betray him in the future. But I know he is a filial son. Even if he betrays me in the future, I will admit it. I don't ask him to give me anything in return, I just want a clear conscience. Alas, Director Lu sighed after hearing this. He didn't know what to say. I hope it's really what the principal said. Yongle Hospital. A private hospital in Junhai City. In an ordinary ward. An old man with a kind face was lying on the bed. At this time, 2 figures walked in from outside. Did the patient wake up today? The doctor asked. The nurse replied, no, he has been in a coma. The doctor asked again, has his grandson been here today? The nurse replied, no. Alas, the doctor sighed. This old man's condition is no longer optimistic and he needs surgery immediately. His family should have gone to raise money. I don't know what the situation is. Hearing this, the nurse wondered, isn't this patient's family only a teenager? The doctor nodded. Yes. The old man and the young man depend on each other. The family situation is not very good. The boy seems to be a warrior, so he has more money to spend. The nurse asked again, can he raise the money? The doctor shook his head, it's hard to say. This old man's surgery fee will cost 20W. That's not a small amount. How can a teenager raise so much money? The nurse said, then this old man can only wait to die in vain. Alas, the doctor sighed, this is all life. I've seen this happen too many times. The nurse said sadly, that boy is so pitiful. He has lost his parents, and now he is almost losing his grandmother as well. The doctor said, look at it. Birth, aging, sickness and death are normal. We just have to do our jobs. The doctor and nurse left the ward and were about to inspect the next ward. At this time, the sound of hurried footsteps came from not far away. Lu Zhen ran to the doctor, gasping for air, and said happily, Doctor, I got the money. Please help my grandma prepare for the surgery as soon as possible. With that said, Lu Zhen took out the bank card in his hand. Altogether, the doctor was a little surprised, but he quickly reacted. He said happily, that's great. Hurry up and pay the fee with the nurse, and I'll arrange the surgery right away. You can start today. The doctor gave the order and then immediately turned around to prepare. The nurse also said happily, payment is here, come with me. Okay. Lu Zhen nodded and followed the nurse. Lu Zhen came to the payment office, filled in the information, paid the money, and then waited for the operation to begin. The doctor prepared quickly and the operation started soon. Doctor, please. Don't worry, I will try my best. Don't worry too much. Just wait for my good news. Outside the operating room, Lu Zhen was pacing back and forth, waiting anxiously. However, this operation will not be over for a while. He sat on the bench in the corridor and sighed. I've done everything I can do. The rest is up to God. Lu Zhen sat on the bench and waited patiently. During this period, the TV on the wall in the corridor continued to rotate various news. Recently, the Haiyu tribe has been making frequent movements around Junhai City, and there have been many incidents of fishermen being attacked. Junhai City officials remind us to try not to go to sea in the near future. Good news, Junhai Jia's Source Stone group has recently developed a device that can quickly absorb Source Stone. The absorption efficiency of Source Stone will be greatly improved. According to reliable information, this device will be mass-produced in the near future. Martial Arts News, Longtang High School, the #1 martial arts high school in Junhai City, will start the individual admissions assessment tomorrow. According to Longtang High School, Tu Yingying, the #1 martial arts genius in Junhai City, will apply for Longtang High School. Various news are constantly reported on the news. In the past, Lu Zhen liked to watch the news because he could learn about recent major events from the news. But today he didn't have any thoughts. His mind was all in the operating room. The surgery lasted about 4 hours. The doctor walked out of the operating room. Lu Zhen immediately greeted him. Doctor, how was the operation? Lu Zhen asked anxiously. The doctor smiled and said, don't worry. The operation was successful. Hearing this, Lu Zhen breathed a sigh of relief. That's great. Thank you, doctor. The doctor smiled and said, no need to thank me, I just did my duty. If you really want to thank me, just thank yourself. If you stay up another day, this operation will be difficult. Hearing this, Lu Zhen couldn't help but feel scared. Fortunately, I was decisive, otherwise the consequences would have been unimaginable. Doctor, when will my grandma wake up? Lu Zhen asked. The doctor replied, normally it takes 5 to 6 hours, but sometimes it takes longer. But in cases like your grandma's, it usually doesn't exceed 24 hours. Just wait patiently. Lu Zhen nodded. Okay, I understand, thank you doctor. The doctor continued, by the way, the operation is over. But follow-up treatment still needs to keep up. It's also a significant expense. Of course, it all depends on the family member's voluntariness. If you are willing, you can go there and pay. After payment is made, follow-up treatment will be arranged immediately. Okay. I'll go right away. Lu Zhen went directly to pay the fee without hesitation. As long as he can make grandma recover, he is willing to pay no matter how much money it takes. However, the follow-up cost is actually not low, and the total attack cost will be more than 100,000 yuan. Fortunately, there was the extra 30W given by Wang Desheng, otherwise Lu Zhen really didn't know what to do. After paying the fee, Lu Zhen returned to the ward. Looking at his kind-hearted grandmother on the hospital bed, the boulder in Lu Zhen's heart finally fell. While grandma was sleeping, Lu Zhen went to buy a lot of food, fearing that she would have nothing to eat when she woke up. It wasn't until noon of the second day that grandma finally woke up. Azan. Grandma called Lu Zhen's nickname as soon as she woke up. Grandma, you're awake. Lu Zhen was very happy to see her grandmother awake. Where am I? Grandma asked. Hospital. Lu Zhen replied. Hospital. Grandma frowned. She remembered that she was cooking at home that day, and what she cooked was Lu Zhen's favorite casserole stewed with sea fish. But just halfway through, his eyes suddenly went dark and he fell down. It seems that my old problem has happened again. Grandma sighed. Grandma felt pain coming from her body and knew that she had just undergone surgery. She asked curiously, how much did this surgery cost? It's not much. Grandma, you don't have to worry about this. Just rest peacefully. Lu Zhen didn't intend to say it. He didn't want grandma to worry. My illness is not a minor illness. The surgery will definitely cost a lot of money. Are you going to suffer a lot for the cost of the surgery? Grandma said distressedly. I didn't suffer much. I signed up for Shuijing High School's single-stroke assessment. Lu Zhen decided to tell his grandmother the origin of the surgery fee to prevent her from thinking wildly. After listening to Lu Zhen's narration, Grandma couldn't help but feel moved. I've only met you once and yet I'm willing to lend you so much money. Principal Wang is such a good person. This money must be paid back. We can't live up to their good intentions. Lu Zhen replied. I will. I will keep all the good things Principal Wang has done to me in my heart. 2 days passed after Grandma regained consciousness. With the blessing of various drugs and parts, her health has slowly improved. From the beginning, I could only drink porridge, but now I can eat meat in large quantities. It's not far away from the start of school for the freshmen of Shuijing High School. I'm almost fine now. The doctor said I can be discharged from the hospital in about a week. You don't have to come to the hospital to see me every day. You are still a warrior. How can you do without practicing every day? Lu Zhen smiled and said, coming to the hospital to see you doesn't conflict with your cultivation. I will stay with you in the hospital during the day, and it won't be too late to go back and practice again at night. Grandma sighed and said, it's really hard on you. You have to practice, and you have to take care of a rough old woman like me. Will Shuijing High School start tomorrow? Lu Zhen nodded. Yes, school starts tomorrow. Grandma said, if those things hadn't happened, you should have been attending classes at Lingxiao University by now. Unexpectedly, the best university in the country is also a snobbery. It promised to recommend you, but then regretted it. But it doesn't matter. It's all cultivation anyway. As long as you work hard enough, it won't make any difference. You have to work hard to go to Shuijing High School. Principal Wang values you so much, we can't let people down. Lu Zhen smiled and said, I will. Grandma is good at everything, but she is a bit nagging. But it's understandable. She was alone in the hospital and knew no one else. There was no one to talk to. If he didn't talk to Lu Zhen more, he would die of suffocation sooner or later. The next day. Today is the official opening day of Shuijing High School. The environments of martial arts high schools and cultural high schools are actually not much different. Martial arts high schools also require cultural classes, but the proportion is not high. There are almost all the facilities that a school should have. Elite class for the first grade of high school. Before class even started, some students were already chatting. The new semester is so exciting. I wonder if there are any handsome guys in the class. I like the white and tender type, not the dark, thick and strong ones. Several girls gathered together to chat. On the other side, the boys are not idle either. Our Shuijing High School seems to have recruited incredible talents this year. I thought that Su Shengyan was already strong enough. I didn't expect that another Lu Zhen would come out halfway. I heard that Su Shengyan is someone who refuses to admit defeat. As you can tell by her name, Shengyan, she is not willing to lose to a boy. It is said that in middle school, she defeated all the boys in the middle school and became number 1 in the school. Now that I'm in high school, I don't feel worried about it. It would be fun to be in the same class with her. The boys were chatting when a figure walked in from outside. The person who came in was Su Shengyan. Seeing him, the boy who was chatting just now became quiet instantly, not daring to say more for fear of being overheard by her. Su Shengyan glanced at the whole class coldly and sat down in his seat without thinking too much. During this period, some girls wanted to chat with her, but she ignored them all. Her cold appearance also made everyone afraid to talk to her anymore. Another moment passed. A figure walked in from outside. And his appearance once again attracted everyone's attention. It's Lu Zhen. He's coming. After Lu Zhen entered the footwear classroom, he glanced at the whole place, found his seat and sat down. Before my butt was even hot from sitting, several boys immediately gathered around me. Your name is Lu Zhen, right? Hello. My name is Ji Li. A fat boy said. My name is Tian Qian. Another boy said. My name is Tong Min. Another boy said. They all introduced themselves to Lu Zhen as if they were familiar with each other. Lu Zhen had no intention of resisting. He smiled and said, hello, my name is Lu Zhen. The fat man Ji Li said. Lu Zhen, you are not a native of Junhai City, are you? None of us have heard of you before. Junhai City looks very big, but the circle of warriors is not that big. Many people know each other, and even if they don't know each other, they have heard of it. They basically recognize talented and powerful warriors. But they had never heard of the name Lu Zhen. Obviously not local. Lu Zhen smiled and said, "Yes, I am not a local. I moved here from Yunshui City next door." Yunshui City. After hearing these three words, several people couldn't help but be a little surprised. There must be a lot of geniuses in Yunshui City. Ji Li said, "It seems that there are more geniuses than in our Junhai City. I heard that there are only a few S-level geniuses, and there are hundreds of A-level geniuses. We in Junhai City can't compare." Lu Zhen smiled. "Absolutely." Ji Li continued, "Lu Zhen, we have seen your results in the assessment that day. Speed of 19.2 meters per second. 920 kilograms of strength. It shocked us all. Tell us honestly, are you also an S-level talent? Talent is something that cannot be seen from the surface. Only after testing can something be revealed. Everyone still doesn't know Lu Zhen's true talent." However, Lu Zhen had no intention of hiding it and said directly, "No. I am AD level talent." Lu Zhen answered honestly, but his words made everyone laugh. If you are AD level person, then the rest of us will probably be an F level person. Obviously, they didn't believe what Lu Zhen said and thought he was joking. But they didn't care. Since Lu Zhen didn't say anything, they didn't plan to ask further questions. In their opinion, even if Lu Zhen is not an S-level talent, he is at least an A-level talent, and it cannot be any lower. Otherwise, you will never be able to hit with the speed and power that you can. Soon. It's time for class. Everyone went back to their seats and got ready. After a while, a young man wearing a white long-sleeved shirt and wearing glasses walked in. It's him. Lu Zhen recognized him at first sight. He was the young man who followed Wang Desheng on the day of the individual move assessment. "Hello. My surname is Lu and my given name is Bo. He is the class teacher of your elite class for the next 3 years. At the same time, I am also the dean of students at Shuijing High School." The young man introduced himself to the crowd. Lu Bo. What a common name. But he looks pretty good. Barely my type. A girl below made a joke, which instantly made everyone laugh. Lu Bo also smiled and continued, "As the first class of the new semester. Just don't teach any actual lessons. Let's introduce ourselves first and get to know each other. Let's start with the fat guy in the first row." Lu Bo pointed to Ji Li, who was sitting in the first row. Ji Li stood up and said unhappily, "I'm not called Fatty. I have a name and a surname. My name is Ji Li. Life level 6.9, B-level talent." After he finished speaking, the people behind him stood up. "My name is Hu Fei. My life level is 6.6, I have a B-level talent." After saying that, the people behind him began to introduce themselves. After one round, it was finally Su Shengnian's turn. She stood up and said coldly, "My name is Su Shengnian. Life level 7.86. A-level talent." Hear her introduce herself. Everyone couldn't help but exclaimed. Level 7.86. How awesome. 7.86 life level. Not bad, not bad. Lu Bo nodded with satisfaction. 7. The life level of 86, let alone the first year of high school, many students in the third year of high school are not that high. With a life rank of this level, among all freshmen in high school in Junhai City, they would rank among the top 10, or even the top 5. Okay. Next one. Lu Bo motioned for Su Shengnian to sit down, and the people behind him continued to introduce themselves. However, no one paid much attention to it. What they wanted to know was what Lu Zhen's life level was. They all saw Lu Zhen's score in the individual move assessment, which was much higher than Su Shengnian's. His life level and talent should be higher than Su Shengnian's, but I don't know how much higher it will be. Finally, it was Lu Zhen's turn to introduce himself. He stood up and said, "My name is Lu Zhen. Life level 8.6, D-level talent." Upon hearing this, everyone present was instantly stunned. What did he just say? Level 8.6. No wonder it can run at a speed of 19.2 meters per second and a force of 920 kilograms. But why is it AD level talent? Is he kidding? Fatty Ji Li couldn't help laughing and said, "Lu Zhen, please stop joking with us. How can you be AD level talent? Just tell us honestly whether you are an S level talent." Lu Zhen said helplessly. No kidding, I really have AD level talent. Although his Saiyan blood will eventually grow to SSR level, he is indeed D level now. There is also a clear record in Kixing Information Network that it is impossible to lie. However, everyone obviously still didn't believe it. With that kind of speed and strength, no matter how you look at it, it is impossible for AD level talented warrior to achieve it. Seeing that everyone didn't believe it, Lu Bo had no choice but to say, Lu Zhen is not joking. There is a clear record on the 7-star information network that he is indeed AD level talent. Lu Bo's words surprised everyone. How is this possible? How can that kind of speed and strength be just AD level talent? Everyone felt incredible. They believe it if they say it's C level or B level. But they would never believe it if it was said to be D level. D level is a talent that ordinary people have. People who awaken this talent have almost given up on martial arts. It's not that they want to give up, but their talents don't allow them to continue on the path of martial arts. After all, the growth of D-level talents is really too slow, and forcefully practicing martial arts is just a waste of time and thankless. The strength Lu Zhen has shown so far cannot be considered AD level talent. Whether you believe it or not, Lu Zhen is AD level talent. There are records on the 7-star information website, you can check it yourself. Seeing that everyone still didn't believe it, Lu Bo didn't bother to explain. Don't say they don't understand, even Lu Bo himself doesn't understand. But the fact is that Lu Zhen really only has D-level talent. Does he really only have D-level talent? Then how does he achieve his speed and strength? Su Shengyan looked at Lu Zhen with incredible eyes. She really couldn't figure it out. The self-introduction continues. However, because of Lu Zhen, they had no interest in introducing themselves. After the self-introduction, Lu Bo continued. The self-introduction is over, now everyone has a certain understanding. Then you can choose the squad leader. Generally speaking, the strongest person is the leader of the martial arts class. Only the strongest person can convince everyone. However, if someone is dissatisfied, they can stand up and challenge. Hearing Lu Bo's words, Fatty Ji Li smiled and said, is there still a choice? Of course, let Lu Zhen be the squad leader. His life level is 8.6. Who in the class is higher than him? Others echoed and agreed. He is indeed qualified to be the squad leader. It seems that everyone is very optimistic about Lu Zhen. Is there anyone else who wants to challenge? Being a monitor has many benefits. In addition to the fixed monthly 1W Blue Star coin bursary, the squad leader will also receive an additional 30,000 class leader rewards. How's it going? Does anyone want to challenge Lu Zhen? When they heard that he was rich, everyone's eyes couldn't help but light up. Being a squad leader actually makes me money. It makes me excited. But my life level is only level 6.4, so I am no match for Lu Zhen. Many people are interested in this 3W extra class leader bonus. However, they also knew that they were no match for Lu Zhen, so they had no choice but to give up. It seems that no one dares to challenge, then I announce that the squad leader of the elite class will be, etc. Just when Lu Bo was about to announce the result, Su Shengyan suddenly interrupted. I'll challenge him. Su Shengyan said. Her voice was not loud, but it was heard by everyone. Her family has money, and they don't need tens of thousands of blue star coins. He just wasn't willing to lose to Lu Zhen. Just because his speed and strength are not as good as his, does not mean that he is not as good as him in actual combat. Whether a warrior is strong or not depends not only on basic attributes, but also on actual combat experience. In battle, what's the use of running fast and being strong? If you can't do it in actual combat, you'll still die. You want to challenge Lu Zhen? Of course, no problem. Lu Bo smiled. He was happy to see his classmates competing with each other. Lu Bo looked at Lu Zhen again and said, Lu Zhen, do you accept Su Shengyan's challenge? It's okay if you don't want to. Just give her the position of monitor. Lu Zhen didn't hesitate and replied directly, I accept the challenge. Grandma's illness has depleted their family's savings. He is short of money now. Don't miss any opportunity to make money. Since you both agree, let's come to the martial arts arena. With that said, Lu Bo walked out of the classroom. Everyone followed him to the martial arts arena. The martial arts field is a large stadium, surrounded by all kinds of cold weapons. Say it first. It's just a discussion, let's stop there. Don't hurt the other person. Lu Bo gave 2 more instructions. Lu Zhen and Su Shengyan nodded to express their understanding. Then you can start choosing weapons. In addition to practicing oneself, martial arts also include weapons. Almost every warrior can use weapons. Su Shengyan walked to the weapons rack and directly picked up a horizontal knife. Her best weapon is the horizontal sword. Lu Zhen picked up a boxing glove and put it on his hand. Su Shengyan was a little surprised and said, "You don't use weapons." Most of the weapons used by warriors are swords, guns, swords, shields, hammers, etc. It is rare to use fists alone. Lu Zhen said, "I'm not used to using weapons. I like the feeling of punching to the flesh." Lu Zhen also tried to use weapons, but he found that it was not easy, so he gave up. He prefers to fight with bare fists. The feeling of punching to the flesh makes him feel very good. Whatever. I won't show mercy. Su Shengyan didn't pay much attention. Every warrior is different, it is best to find the one that suits you. Who do you think will win, Lu Zhen or Su Shengyan? It's hard to say. Su Shengyan's martial arts skills had already reached the second-level intermediate level when she was in middle school. His family is a martial arts family, and he has the guidance of a strong man. After such a long time, he should have reached the peak of the second stage. It's even possible to break through to the third stage. Although Lu Zhen's fate rank is higher than Su Shengyan's, it does not mean that his martial arts skills are also higher than Su Shengyan's. It's not uncommon to defeat opponents of higher levels. In a fight between warriors, it still depends on their actual performance. Before the battle even started, the students around started talking. The other side. After Su Shengyan and Lu Zhen got their weapons, Lu Bo said, "You can start right away once you are ready. Remember, stop when you're done." The 2 nodded. "I'm coming." Su Shengyan snorted coldly, and slashed towards Lu Zhen with the sword in her hand. Phew. He slashed with his sword, extremely domineering. Lu Zhen was very fast and dodged it with a step back. Su Shengyan continued to chase, forcing Lu Zhen to dodge continuously. Lu Bo couldn't help but feel happy when he saw Su Shengyan's attack. Su Shengyan's martial arts level has actually reached the peak of the second stage. Many high school seniors don't have this level of skills. Looking at his posture, I'm afraid he will reach the third stage soon. 15-year-old's third stage martial arts, sizzle. As expected of an A-level talent, his growth rate is faster than others. We at Shuijing High School have really found a treasure. Everyone was surprised at Su Shengyan's martial arts level. But at this time, Su Shengyan was a little annoyed. No matter how she attacked, Lu Zhen easily dodged and didn't give her any chance at all. As all you can do is dodge. Su Shengyan couldn't help but say. And at this moment, Lu Zhen found the flaw and made a feint to get behind Su Shengyan in an instant. Oh no. The speed was too fast for Su Shengyan to react. When she turned around, she saw a fist as big as a sandbag coming towards her face. Su Shengyan wanted to hide, but it was too late. She just watched the fist coming towards her face. Lu Zhen's fist stopped less than 3 centimeters away from Su Shengyan's face. Puff! The powerful wind from the fist blew Su Shengyan's beautiful hair away. The weapon rack not far behind her was also blown down by the fist wind. That moment, the scene was dead silent. Everyone stared at the scene with wide eyes. This is 3 segments. Lu Bo looked shocked. The moment Lu Zhen made his move, he could see Lu Zhen's martial arts level. 3 sections. This is definitely 3 paragraphs. The straight punch used by Lu Zhen has reached the 3rd level. 15-year-old's 3rd level of martial arts. There is no other one like this in the entire Junhai city. Thank you. Seeing that Su Shengyan did not react, Lu Zhen immediately stopped. Su Shengyan stood there, at a loss as to what to do. She was frightened by Lu Zhen's punch just now. She could feel that if Lu Zhen did not hold back his punch, it would hit her directly in the face. His head had probably been blown apart. Oh my god. I didn't see it wrong just now. Lu Zhen's punch has reached the 3rd level, right? I thought Su Shengyan's martial arts skills were already outrageous enough, but I didn't expect there was another master. I was naive. The students around couldn't help but marvel. Lu Bo immediately stood up and said to the two of them. All right. The competition is over. Lu Zhen wins. Su Shengyan, do you still have any objections? Su Shengyan put the horizontal sword in his hand into the scabbard and said calmly, no, I lost. Lu Zhen's martial arts level is indeed better than his own. If he loses, he loses. There is nothing to be ashamed of. Although the difference between the peak of the second stage and the third stage sounds not big, the actual power is far different. Lu Zhen was superior to him in terms of speed, strength, and martial arts skills, so there was no way he could win. Okay, then I'll announce it. From now on, Lu Zhen will be the monitor of our elite freshman class. You must be more polite to him from now on. You also saw his fist just now. If you make him unhappy, he will beat you. I can't help you. Hearing this, everyone couldn't help but laugh. Okay, go back and continue class. Under the leadership of Lu Bo, everyone returned to the classroom. After returning to the classroom, everyone was still a little unfinished about the battle just now. Defeat Su Shengyan directly with one punch. I really don't understand. If Lu Zhen is really AD level talent, how did he become so outrageous in his training? It's hard for everyone to understand. Lu Bo looked at the students talking below and raised his hand to signal them to quiet down. After everyone fell silent, he continued. Since you have chosen to enter martial arts high school, you will definitely follow the path of martial arts in the future. The road to martial arts is not easy. Who can tell me why I want to become a warrior? After Lu Bo finished speaking, someone immediately responded below. To become stronger. Not to be bullied by others. To improve social status. To gain power. To get a wife. My dad said that you can have 3 wives if you become an advanced warrior. Lu Bo smiled and said, what you said is all right, but it's still a little short of the mark. As he spoke, Lu Bo took out an irregular stone from his arms and asked. Do you know what this is? Origin stone. Someone answered. Lu Bo asked again, then do you know where this thing comes from? Originite vein. Someone answered. Lu Bo asked again, then do you know which mineral vein it is? Everyone shook their heads and said they didn't know. Lu Bo smiled and said, the origin stone in my hand is mined from a level 9 origin stone vein. Level 9. Everyone was a little surprised when they heard this. Level 9 mineral veins are the highest level mineral veins. Lu Bo continued, there are 9 levels of origin stone veins, from 1 to 9. The higher the level, the greater the output. And the source stone in my hand was mined from the largest level 9 mineral vein in our 7-star civilization. Lu Bo paused and continued. Year 3425 of the 7-star calendar, which is 300 years ago. Our 7-star civilization has discovered a level 9 mineral vein. According to detection, this mineral vein is enough to support our 7-star civilization for thousands of years. This is just a conservative estimate, and it will actually take longer. Hearing this, everyone couldn't help but exclaimed, thousands of years. It's longer than the history of the entire 7-star civilization. Lu Bo continued, this level 9 mineral vein is the biggest opportunity for our 7-star civilization. At the same time, it is also a catastrophe for our 7-star civilization. There is an old saying that every man is guilty of carrying a jade in his arms. The news that the 7-star civilization discovered a level 9 mineral vein was leaked out somehow. Suddenly it attracted the covetousness of other civilizations. Shuangyu civilization, Zhoufeng civilization, and Tianshou civilization are all existences that are not weaker than the 7-star civilization. A month after this vein was discovered, these 3 major civilizations formed a coalition and launched a war of aggression against our 7-star civilization. Their offensive was very swift and violent, and our 7-star civilization was defeated step by step. Quote. In the 3rd month after the war broke out, the entire 7-star civilization was like a purgatory on Earth. 6 of the 7 planets have fallen, leaving only our blue star. In the 4th month of the invasion, the 3 major civilizations launched the final general attack on Blue Star. Countless powerful aliens descended on the Blue Star, and everyone fell into despair. Hearing this, all the students couldn't help but feel sad. The martial arts realm in this world is divided into Ordinary Warrior, Mortal Martial Realm, Extreme Martial Realm, nuclear martial realm, quasi-god realm, and true god realm. With martial arts cultivation, before the life level reaches level 10.0, they are all ordinary warriors. Only after reaching level 10.0 can one truly enter the level and enter the mortal martial realm, also known as the mortal warrior. A true god realm may not appear for thousands of years. The quasi-god realm is the highest combat power of every civilization. Being besieged by the quasi-god powerhouses of the three major civilizations, one can imagine how desperate Blue Star was at that time. Countless powerful quasi-gods from alien races came, and that battle could be described as a battle of annihilation. At that time, the seven-star civilization could no longer withstand the attacks of these powerful men. And at this critical moment, the strongest of our blue stars, Dugu Tianzong, has reached the peak of quasi-god. Kill all the quasi-gods of the three major civilizations with one person's power. Turn the tide. This forced the three major civilizations to give up their aggression and withdraw from the seven-star civilization. Our seven-star civilization was not completely wiped out because of the emergence of Dugu Tianzong. Listening to what Lu Bo said, everyone felt excited. It sounds very satisfying to kill the powerful foreign enemies and save the entire civilization with one person's power. Lu Bo continued, Dugu Tianzong is the hero of our seven-star civilization. Without him, there would be no current seven-star civilization. There will be no one here, including me. Because of him, our civilization can continue. Everyone nodded in approval. Leader Tianzong is my eternal idol. I still have his portrait hanging in my house. Me too. I grew up hearing his stories. He is also my idol. All the students looked in admiration, and so did Lu Zhen. His idol is also Dugu Tianzong. Lu Bo continued, although the three major civilizations were defeated. But that war was a devastating blow to our blue star and even the entire seven-star civilization. In that war, about 70% of the total population of the seven-star civilization died. Even Dugu Tianzong, who turned the tide in the end, all his 5 sons and 16 grandsons died in that war. That war was the most tragic war in the history of the seven-star civilization, almost reaching the level of annihilation. That war was also called the Source War. As he spoke, Lu Bo shook the origin stone in his hand and continued. Now you know how important this origin stone in my hand is. You should have already understood what I just said when you were in elementary school and middle school. But why should I repeat it again? I just want to tell everyone that our civilization has never been peaceful or safe. Although the three major civilizations lost that war, they never gave up on the level 9 source stone vein. They are just afraid of Dugu Tianzong's existence, so they don't dare to attack again. The reason why you can listen to me in the classroom with peace of mind is because someone is carrying the burden for you. If one day Dugu Tianzong is gone, perhaps someone from the three major civilizations has also reached the quasi-god peak. Then, the origin war will definitely come again. At that time, everyone here, including me, will not be able to escape. The only thing we can do is kill the enemy and protect the country. This is also the only reason why we become warriors. After listening to Lu Bo's words, the students instantly felt a strong sense of mission. Kill the enemy. Protect the country. This is the mission of a warrior. Every warrior in the seven-star civilization was prepared to deal with future wars at the moment of birth. Lu Bo continued, as for those things like taking power and marrying a wife, you mentioned earlier. It's just some of the benefits of becoming a warrior. The previous leader of the seven-star civilization died in the origin war. The new leader Dugu Tianzong has worked very hard to make everyone stronger. As he spoke, Lu Bo took out something similar to a bracelet. He continued to everyone. This thing is called a virtual bracelet. You are now 15 years old and can enter the virtual arena. The virtual arena is a virtual place for honing martial arts skills. Improving a warrior's strength requires actual combat. However, accidents are inevitable in actual combat, and it is also impossible to simulate life and death battles to the greatest extent. Therefore, after Dugu Tianzong became the new leader, he had people develop a virtual arena that could simulate life and death battles. In the virtual arena, every battle is almost a life and death battle, but the warriors' lives will not be truly harmed. It is an important place for warriors to hone their martial arts. There are multiple combat modes in the virtual arena. There are 1v1 individual competitions. There are also multi-person team competitions. And survival-style battle royale combat. Among them, the 1v1 competition will adopt a ranking mode. The ranks are Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Meteor, Eclipse Moon, Falling Sun, Shura. Your initial rank is Iron 0 points. According to the request of the 7-Star Martial Alliance. Every martial arts high school student must reach the silver rank in their first year of high school. If you still can't reach the silver level by the end of the semester, you will be held back. If you still can't reach it the second time, you will be expelled directly. By the second year of high school, you must reach the gold level. If you don't reach it by the end of the semester, you will be held back. As for the third year of high school, there are no hard and fast requirements. You can get as high as you can. In the end, it all depends on the martial arts college entrance exam anyway. So, your goal for the first year of high school is to reach the silver rank in the virtual arena. Do you understand? Everyone nodded to show that they understood. Then, Lubo distributed the virtual bracelets one by one. After getting the bracelets, everyone couldn't wait to enter the virtual arena immediately. Lubo quickly said, "That's right. Did I forget to tell you? Although the virtual arena is virtual, it does not mean that it does not cost anything. Every minute, every second, and every battle in the virtual arena will consume your mental strength. If your mental strength is not strong enough, I suggest you hone your mental strength before entering the virtual arena. Because you're forced to quit the arena in the middle of a fight because you've consumed too much mental energy, that would be a loss." Listening to Lu Bo's words, everyone nodded and took note. The subsequent courses are some cultural courses, which are not very interesting. Soon, the day's classes were over. Su Shengyan put on her school bag, walked out of the classroom, and was about to go back. At this time, a gentle boy appeared in front of her. "Shengyan, long time no see." Su Shengyan was a little surprised to see the boy. "Greedy dog. Why are you here?" The boy frowned and said unhappily, "I've told you so many times, don't call me a greedy dog, my name is Chu Fugi." Su Shengyan smiled and asked, "Why are you here?" "I am also a student at Shuijing High School, and I am in my third year of high school this year." Chu Fugi said, "My dad told me that you will also go to Shuijing High School, and asked me to take good care of you." Su Shengyan said, "I understand. Say thank you to Uncle Chu for me, but I don't need your care." Having said that, Su Shengyan wanted to leave. Chu Fugi followed behind and said as he walked, "I heard that you were defeated by a kid today. Who is so powerful that he actually defeated Miss Su this time? Do you want me to teach him a lesson for you?" "You?" Su Shengyan looked at him and sneered, "Can you beat him?" Chu Fugi smiled and said, "Don't look down on me. My life rank is already level 8.3 now. My martial arts skills have already reached the third level. In the entire Shuijing High School, there is no one I can't beat. Tell me, who defeated you? I'll go meet him. You want to cause trouble again, don't you? Aren't you afraid that Uncle Chu will find out?" Su Shengyan sneered. Her father and Chu Fugi's father have been old friends for many years. The two have known each other since childhood. She knew Chu Fugi's character very well. This is a troublemaker. Rest assured. I just want to see who can beat you. You won't cause trouble. Tell me, who is he? Chu Fugi continued to ask. Su Shengyan said impatiently, "It's useless to tell you. His life level has reached level 8.6, and his martial arts skills are also at level 3. Your life level of 8.3 is all built up by relying on the source stone and the flesh of alien beasts. You are no match for him." Hearing this, Chu Fugi became a little unhappy. "We haven't even fought yet, how do you know I'm not his opponent? I must meet him today." After saying that, Chu Fugi left without looking back. "Don't make trouble." Su Shengyan saw that Chu Fugi didn't look like he was joking, so he quickly followed him. It would be bad if the two of them really fought. After school, Lu Zhen did not go home, but went to a supplement store. Grandma's illness has just improved, and now it's time to supplement her nutrition. "Boss, help me wrap up this, that and that." "Okay, a total of 20,000 blue star coins, swipe by card or cash." "Swipe your card." Drop. After swiping the card to pay, Lu Zhen came out of the store with large and small bags. Just as he was walking towards the hospital, a figure stopped in front of him. You must be Lu Zhen. Chu Fugi smiled at Lu Zhen. Who are you? Lu Zhen looked at the man in front of him, a little strange. At this time, Su Shengyan came over from not far away. Chu Fugi, don't cause trouble for me, and get out of here. Su Shengyan said unhappily. Chu Fugi said with a smile, I've come here, but I don't know him. How can I have the nerve to leave? After saying that, Chu Fugi ignored Su Shengyan and walked directly towards Lu Zhen. I heard that you defeated Katsuo today. I'm very curious about your strength. Are you interested in learning from each other? Chu Fugi said with a smile. Discuss. Lu Zhen frowned and said, not interested. Please step aside, I have something else to do. Grandma is still waiting for her in the hospital, but she has no intention of competing with this guy. Hey, don't leave. Seeing Lu Zhen wanting to leave, Chu Fugi immediately stopped him. It's just a discussion, it won't take much time. Lu Zhen frowned, looked at Su Shengyan aside, and understood instantly. This guy probably wanted to help Su Shengyan vent his anger, so he came to cause trouble. Chu Fugi smiled and said, Shengnan said that your life level is level 8.6, and said that I am not your opponent. I don't believe it. Unless you defeat me, you won't be able to leave today. Chu Fugi looked very domineering, very much like those arrogant and domineering rich second generations. When Su Shengyan saw this, he quickly said, Lu Zhen, this guy is just a fool, please ignore him. Shengyan, please don't get involved. I have to meet this guy today. Chu Fugi said with a wicked smile. Hey, hearing this, Su Shengyan couldn't help but sigh. Lu Zhen, beat him to death, I don't care. After saying that, Su Shengyan stepped aside and ignored him. You want to spar, right? Lu Zhen said, yes, but after the spar is over, please leave my sight immediately. The guy in front of me looks like a stalker. If I don't agree to him, I'm afraid I'll be annoyed to death today. It's better to just do it and avoid the trouble. Okay. Enjoy. Where do you want to spar? It's up to you to go to the martial arts gym or wherever you want. Chu Fugi smiled. Lu Zhen said, no need, just stay here. This. Chu Fugi frowned. There are people coming and going here. Are you sure you want to spar here? Lu Zhen said, it's only a matter of 2 times anyway, there's no need to go to any martial arts gym. Hurry up, I'm in a hurry. How arrogant. Chu Fugi said with a smile, then let's stay here. Lu Zhen put down the gift bag in his hand and prepared for battle. The two were at war with each other. Under the strange looks of passers-by, Lu Zhen set off. He burst out with all his speed in an instant and punched Chu Fugi in the face. This punch was merciless and he used all his strength. If you dare to find trouble with me, you will have to pay the price. So fast. The moment Lu Zhen took action, Chu Fugi was immediately startled. He didn't have time to think too much and directly resisted with both hands. Puff. The powerful force pushed him several meters away. Stop. Just when Lu Zhen wanted to attack again, Chu Fugi suddenly raised his hand to interrupt. What do you want to do? Lu Zhen frowned. Chu Fugi smiled and said, as expected of someone who can defeat Shengnan. I'll admit defeat. Ah. Lu Zhen was confused now. You were so arrogant just now, you just admit defeat no matter how hard you say it. Su Shengyan also looked at Chu Fugi with a strange expression. Chu Fugi walked up to Lu Zhen with a smile, then took out a source stone from his pocket and handed it to Lu Zhen. Sorry. Brother. I was just rude. Let this origin stone be my apology. Please accept it. Lu Zhen couldn't help but be a little surprised when he took the origin stone. This is the purple origin stone. The grades of source stones are divided into white, green, blue, purple, yellow, orange, red. White, green, and blue source stones are more common and the price is affordable. Purple ones are also common, but a bit more expensive. Yellow and orange source stones are relatively rare, but they can also be purchased, but they are more expensive. As for the final red source stone, it cannot be measured by price. Every time a red source stone appears, it can even trigger a war. Purple origin stone is a luxury product for Lu Zhen now. A piece of purple source stone costs almost 10 W blue star coins. The guy in front of me was actually so generous. He gave him a purple grade source stone. This time, Lu Jen was completely defeated. How is this so embarrassing? Lu Jen was still a little unhappy when he was picked on just now, but when he saw this origin stone, his anger disappeared without a trace in an instant. Chu Fugi frowned and looked unhappy. Don't accept it. You look down on me. You think it's too little. With that said, Chu Fugi took out 2 more purple origin stones from his arms and stuffed them into Lu Jen's hands. What are you doing? Looking at the 3 purple source stones in his hand, Lu Jen was stunned. This is forcing money on yourself. Chu Fugi smiled and said, as the saying goes, there is no acquaintance without fighting. From today on, you are my friend, Chu Fugi. That's how I always treat my friends. Don't you want to be friends with me? Lu Jen has not yet recovered from his confusion. Upon seeing this, Chu Fugi took out 2 more purple source stones and stuffed them into Lu Jen's hand. He said with a proud look on his face. No one dares to refuse to be friends with me, Chu Fugi. I'll make a deal with you as my friend today. 5 pieces of purple source stones. It's so inhumane. Lu Jen smiled and said, since Brother Chu is so enthusiastic, it would be too hypocritical for me to refuse. He gave me 5 pieces of purple source stone for free, so it's not too much to call him, Brother Chu. Okay. Chu Fugi smiled with satisfaction. Then from today on, Lu Jen and I are friends. I'm also from Shuijing High School. I'm a senior in high school. My dad is the richest man in Junhai City. I lack everything except money. I like making friends. If you encounter any difficulties in the future, just tell me. I will definitely help if I can. Okay. Then I'll thank Brother Chu first. Lu Jen also smiled. No wonder he is so grand, he turns out to be the son of the richest man. Then there is no need to be embarrassed about collecting this source stone. This source stone may be a luxury product for me. But for this rich second generation, they may not even have enough money for a meal. Don't take the source stone for free. Lu Jen, I see you are carrying big and small bags. Where are you going? Do you need me to ask my driver to give you a ride? My car is the world's limited edition, Jilong Plus, luxury sports car. It's very fast. Chu Fugi smiled. Lu Jen waved his hand and said with a smile, no, thank you Brother Chu. I have something else to do, so I'll leave first. Let's talk next time. Lu Jen said goodbye to Chu Fugi, then took his things and left directly. Okay, let's talk next time. Seeing Lu Jen's leaving figure, Chu Fugi also waved goodbye. After Lu Jen walked away, Su Shengyan came over with a strange look on her face. She asked, are you crazy? Just give away 5 pieces of purple source stone for nothing. Chu Fugi smiled and said, how can you say it's a free gift? Didn't I make a friend now? Su Shengyan said, you looked like you wanted to teach him a lesson just now, why did you suddenly give in? It's not like you to give him the source stone back. Chu Fugi said, this is my style. My dad came to Junhai City for development in less than 5 years, and he is already the richest man in Junhai City. Do you know why? Why? Su Shengyan asked. Chu Fugi said, that's because my dad never makes enemies with others and never offends others easily. Do you really think I provoked Lu Jen just to help you vent your anger? Otherwise? Su Shengyan asked. Chu Fugi smiled and said, then you are wrong. You are an A- level talent, and your life level reached level 7.86 when you were only 15 years old. Those who can beat you among your peers are definitely more talented than you. I have been in Junhai City for so long, and I know all the geniuses in Junhai City. But this is the first time I've heard of this Lu Jen. Shouldn't I find a chance to make acquaintance? Su Shengyan sneered, how are you sure that he is really willing to be friends with you? And not because of your origin stone. Chu Fugi smiled and said, it doesn't matter if it's sincere or it's for the origin stone. As long as he accepts my origin stone, it is equivalent to accepting my love. I don't expect anything from him in the future. I just hope that if something happens to me in the future, he won't step on me. Thank God. You can't have many friends, at least you can have fewer enemies. Do you think this is true? Su Shengyan curled his lips, shook his head and said, I don't understand how you businessmen think. I'd better continue to practice. Lu Zhen went to the hospital to visit her grandmother with supplements, and did not return home until nightfall. After returning home, he directly entered the state of cultivation. I got 5 purple source stones for free today. You have to refine it quickly. Normal warriors need specialized instruments and equipment to refine the source stone. But Lu Zhen is different. He has a system that allows him to refine it directly without the need for special equipment. Lu Zhen took out the 5 origin stones, and at this moment, a voice suddenly sounded in his mind. Do you want to refine 5 purple source stones? Yes. Lu Zhen didn't hesitate and confirmed directly. The next second, the 5 purple source stones instantly turned into a ray of light and slowly sank into Lu Zhen's body. Lu Zhen slowly closed his eyes and felt a warm current flowing through his body, which was very comfortable. When he opened his eyes again, his attribute panel had changed again. Life level. Level 9.0 not yet entered. Speed. 20.1 meters per second. Strength. 1005 kilogram. Spirit. 10.3. Martial skills. Boxing proficiency 3rd level 76%, direct punch 3rd level 61%. Fountain of talent. 100%. When the spring water reaches 100%, the talent will be upgraded to level C. Spring of spiritual power. 32%, can consume spring water to irrigate oneself and improve physical attributes. Seeing the changes, Lu Zhen felt happy. The life level actually rose directly to level 9.0. This speed, even the top S-class geniuses can't be this fast. Sure enough, compared with normal practice, drug addiction will increase your pain faster. At this time, another voice came to Lu Zhen's mind. The fountain of talent has reached 100%. Whether to upgrade to C-level talent. C-level talent, practice efficiency will be greatly improved. Yes. Upgrade directly. Lu Zhen did not hesitate and directly confirmed the upgrade. The next second, he just felt a warm current coming from his body, which was very comfortable. Your talent has been upgraded to C level. Lu Zhen looked at his panel again, and the attributes had indeed changed again. Life level. Level 9.2 not yet entered. Speed. 22.1 meters per second. Strength. 1235 kilogram. Spirit. 15.1. Martial skills. Boxing proficiency 4th level 6%, direct punch 4th level 3%. Fountain of talent. 0%. When the spring water reaches 100%, the talent will be upgraded to level B. Spring of spiritual power. 43%, can consume spring water to irrigate oneself and improve physical attributes. Looking at the panel properties, Lu Zhen was very surprised. The life level has been increased by 0.2 levels. The speed and strength have also improved a lot. Spiritual power increases so quickly. My martial arts skills have directly exceeded the 4th level. This C-level talent is so powerful. How strong do you have to be promoted to B level, A level, or S level? Is this the power of Saiyan blood? Lu Zhen stood up and practiced for a while, feeling that his whole body was full of strength. At this time, the system sound sounded again. Congratulations on your promotion to C-level talent. Get a promotion reward. Do you want to open it? Promotion reward. Lu Zhen felt happy and said quickly, open it directly. Ding. Congratulations on getting Kaio Fist. Kaio Fist. When used, it will greatly increase one's own speed and strength, but it will also consume a lot of physical strength. It has been detected that your martial arts level is on average 4th Dan, and the initial level of Kaioken will be fixed at 4th Dan. Kaio Fist. Lu Zhen was surprised and happy. This Kaio Fist is a move that Sun Wukong learned from the Northern Kaio early in Dragon Ball. It can improve various attributes of oneself in an instant. It is the most commonly used explosive move by Sun Wukong before he transforms into a Super Saiyan. With Kaioken, I also have my own explosive method. Lu Zhen is very satisfied with this improvement. Compared with before, it is simply a huge improvement. Really good. It's time to enter the virtual arena. Lu Zhen took out Lu Bo's virtual bracelet and put it on his hand. The next second, his consciousness instantly entered an illusory space. That space is a room similar to a training room. At this time, a voice came from the virtual space. Welcome to the virtual arena. Please complete your information. The words fell. A screen similar to real name registration appeared in front of Lu Zhen. Level content, including real name, school, family information, etc. The virtual arena is a real name level, and each 7-star civilization warrior only has one account in his life. The purpose is to prevent the occurrence of cheating. Soon, Lu Zhen's registration was over. Information checking. The information is correct. Congratulations on officially becoming a member of the virtual arena. Your current rank is Black Iron Level 1, 0 points. You can officially start the ranking match. Finally done. Then let's try it out for the first time. Lu Zhen is very excited. This is his first time participating in a ranking match in a virtual arena. Please select your commonly used weapon. An interface similar to equipment selection appeared in front of Lu Zhen. Lu Zhen chose fist gloves without hesitation. Ranked match begins. Note: the virtual arena is a place to hone martial arts. The life levels of warriors will all be fixed at level 8.0. Speed is fixed at 18 meter per second. Strength is fixed at 800 kilograms. No change in mental power. Waited for about 10 seconds. The match was finally successful. Opponent matched successfully. Opponent position: Black Iron 1, 10 points. After 30 seconds, the battle begins. The opponent is also in the iron rank, but he has 10 points, so he should have won. Looking at his appearance, he should be a high school student around my age. While waiting, Lu Zhen looked across. Soon, the 30-second preparation time was over. The battle begins. Phew. Lu Zhen exploded immediately, rushed towards the opposite side, and punched him in the face. This is 4th stage martial arts. When the opponent saw Lu Zhen rushing towards him, he didn't even have time to react and was hit in the head by a punch. Blood splatters. A headless corpse slowly fell to the ground. The entire battle process took less than 3 seconds. Battle ends. Winner: Lu Zhen. Points plus 10. A small country in East Asia of the Blue Planet. A boy appeared in the preparation room of the virtual arena. Depend on. What the hell? It's gone right at the beginning. What a crap matching mechanism. I only have the 2nd level martial arts skills, why am I matched with a 4th level expert? Why is a 4th level martial arts expert at the Black Iron level? His score is 0. Could it be that this is also his first time entering the virtual arena? What the hell? The first time I enter the arena, I will use the 4th level of martial arts. This is too outrageous. Those who enter the virtual arena for the first time are basically 15-year-old martial arts high school students. The martial arts level of warriors at this stage is basically around the 2nd level. There are very few people who can reach the 3rd level, and almost all of them are geniuses among geniuses. The first one to come up is a 4th level warrior. Who can stand this? Lu Zhen ended the first battle. Enter the second match immediately. The iron rank is really not good enough. One punch and it's gone. How boring. I hope I can be matched with a stronger opponent. The second match started soon. But it ended quickly. Just like the last battle, it was over in less than 3 seconds. Lu Zhen continued matching. Throughout the entire night, he played nearly 200 ranking matches. Almost a perfect record. The rank also soared from Iron 1 to Silver 5. There are too many consecutive wins, and the points added are getting less and less. At first, Lu Zhen could get plus 10 points for every win, then plus 8 points, and then plus 5 points. Up to now, he can only get plus 3 points for each win. Now he is Silver 5 100 points. The next game is the promotion match. As long as you win the battle, you can be promoted to the gold rank. A country in Northern Europe. A white teenager is doing ranking. Weak. It's so weak. Is there no one who can fight? Why are all of them useless at the 2nd or 3rd level of martial arts? Can't you match me with a 4th level expert? Being invincible is so lonely. But it's normal when you think about it. I'm only 18 years old now, and my martial arts skills are already at the 4th high level. At the gold level, no one can be my opponent. It seems that I have to reach the platinum level to meet stronger opponents. I am now in gold 5 with 100 points. The next game is the promotion match. If you win, you can advance to the platinum rank. The golden section is all garbage anyway, let's end it quickly. The white boy directly started the rank match. Soon, the match was successful. Both sides entered the battlefield to prepare. Why is it a silver level? How can a gold player be ranked in the silver tier? What a shitty ranking system. An Asian face. Looks like another piece of trash. After fighting for so long, when I encounter yellow warriors, none of them are useful. But it doesn't matter. Since it's a gift of points, I'll accept it. During the preparation, the white boy looked at his opponent with a disdainful smile on his face. After 30 seconds of preparation, the battle begins. The white boy raised the long knife in his hand and rushed towards the opponent. Yellow trash. Your father is sending you on your way. The broadsword struck violently. Lu Jen couldn't help being startled and hurried away. This is the 4th level of advanced level. Finally I met someone awesome. Lu Jen's heart was filled with fighting spirit. He played in qualifying all night and finally met an opponent who put pressure on him. The opponent is a 4th level high level person, much stronger than him. Yellow waist. I didn't expect that you also have 4th level martial arts skills. No wonder I'm ranked in the silver tier. But it doesn't matter if you are at the 4th level of martial arts, I am at the 4th level of high level. I'll count you out of luck. The white boy kept chasing Lu Jen with the long knife in his hand, but Lu Jen could only dodge passively. The opponent's martial arts is at the 4th level of high level, and should be around 70 to 80%. And my current martial arts skills are less than 10% of the 4th level. The gap with the other party is too big. If you continue to hide, you will definitely lose. Looks like the only way to go is with a trick. Lu Jen's eyes changed and he shouted loudly. A strong air current spread the white boy apart. What? The white boy was shocked. What kind of move is this? I saw a red light glowing on Lu Jen's body, and his speed and strength continued to increase. The Kaio fist is exerting force. Bang! Lu Jen exploded instantly and rushed towards the white boy. So fast. The white boy was startled and immediately raised his long knife to fight back. But the speed is still a bit slow. Lu Jen knocked the white boy away with a heavy punch, and then instantly dodged behind him. Oops. The white boy looked at Lu Jen who appeared behind him and felt that something was wrong. He wanted to turn around and defend himself. But Lu Jen was too fast and it was already too late. Die. Puff. Lu Jen punched the white boy hard on the head. Blood scattered everywhere. The long knife fell slowly. A headless corpse collapsed. Huh. It's over. After the battle, Lu Jen's body appeared in the preparation room. As expected of a 4th level high level person. It takes me a little more seriousness to defeat. At this time, a voice sounded in the virtual arena. Congratulations on your successful promotion to the golden section. You have successfully entered the competitive rankings. Am I on the list? Lu Jen was a little curious and quickly clicked on the ranking interface. Your current rank is Gold 1, 0 points. Your current ranking is Blue Star List, 5794. Daxia Ranking, 1337. Junhai City Ranking, 36. Click the link below to view the detailed ranking. Oh. It made the list so quickly. The ranking is quite high. The entire Blue Star has a population of nearly 10 billion, and there are also several billion warriors. Lu Jen's ranking is already very high. I am ranked 36th in Junhai City. It seems that there are many experts. But don't worry, this is my first time entering the virtual arena. I can improve my rank further later. Let's get here first today. The Kaio fist consumes a lot of energy. You only use it once, and your mental energy is consumed so much. It seems that the Kaio fist cannot be used casually, it can only be used as a means of making a comeback. Lu Jen left the virtual arena. Today he has played a total of 213 qualifying sessions. He would like to continue ranking, but there are too many games, and his current mental strength is a bit unbearable. In an ordinary restaurant. It's dinner time now and the restaurant is full of guests. This shop specializes in fish and meat hot pot. It is well known in the local area. At this time, in the corner of the restaurant, Wang Desheng was drinking and eating meat with Lu Bo. The fish hot pot in this store is really good. You'll never get tired of it after eating it several times. Lu Bo put a piece of fish meat into the hot pot, flicked it for a few seconds, quickly took it out, dipped it in the sauce and put it in his mouth. Wang Desheng smiled and said, "Of course. The meat of sea fish is ripped from the bodies of the sea fish tribe. That's exotic animal meat. Not only is it delicious, it's also rich in nutrients. Not to mention ordinary people, even warriors will benefit greatly from eating it. Lu Bo nodded, and then ate a few more slices of sea fish meat. Wang Desheng suddenly remembered something and said, "Have all the virtual bracelets been distributed to the elite class?" Lu Bo said while eating, "I sent it out early in the morning. Those kids should be doing competitive ranking now. I don't know how high they can get on the first day." Wang Desheng said, "After all, it is the first day. It is impossible to rise too high. It would be very good to have a black iron 5 or a bronze 1. After all, they are only 15-year-old children, and their mental strength is definitely not strong. I can't stand it until I play a dozen or 20 games at most. The first year of high school is still a long time, so take your time. Give them time to grow." Lu Bo nodded and agreed. "I don't know what rank Lu Zhen and Su Shengyan can rise to. Their life levels are among the best among their peers, and their mental strength should not be bad either. I should be able to get a few more ranks." Wang Desheng smiled and said, "They are indeed better than others, but they are still 15-year-old children. The mental strength is not much different from other people's. Mental strength and speed are different. Speed and strength depend on talent and life level. A warrior with high talent and life level will not be much different in speed and strength. But mental power is different. Mental power depends on the warrior's personal willpower, mentality, understanding, etc. This cannot be determined by talent or life level." Wang Desheng ate meat and drank wine. Just then, his cell phone rang. I picked it up and saw that it was the person in charge of the Blue Star Martial League stationed in Junhai City. The Wu League is equivalent to the government. The 7 planets of the 7-star civilization have their own leaders of the Martial Alliance. Unless there is a war, each country will manage its own affairs without interfering with each other. The top person in charge of the 7 Stars Martial Alliance is Dugu Tianzong. He is not only the strongest person in the 7-star civilization, but also the supreme leader of the 7-star civilization. "Hey, Lao Zhang, why did you suddenly think of calling me?" Wang Desheng usually answered the phone while eating meat. "Old Wang, what are you doing now?" the other party asked. "Let's drink and eat meat. Do you want to join us? I'll treat you," Wang Desheng said with a smile. "It's been so long and you can still eat," the other party said loudly. "What's wrong? What happened in such a hurry?" Wang Degong asked doubtfully. The other party said, "Did a group of freshmen from your Shuijing High School enter the virtual arena today?" New student. Wang Desheng nodded. "That's right. Freshmen are starting school today, and a group of high school freshmen have received virtual bracelets. They should start dividing them up in the arena today." "What's wrong? It's so good, why did you mention this?" Wang Desheng was confused. An old friend I haven't contacted for a long time suddenly brought up this topic when I contacted him. The person on the other side said, "Do you know? One of your students has already entered the virtual competition rankings." "What? On the list?" Wang Degong was shocked on the spot. Not only him, but also Lu Bo on the side was shocked on the spot. "On the list? Real or fake?" The person on the other side said. "From the tone of your voice, it seems that you just found out. I'll send you the information right now. You can see for yourself." A few seconds later, a text message was sent to Wang Desheng's mobile phone. Wang Degong had no intention of continuing to eat and quickly opened the text message. What is recorded above is Lu Zhen's dual record in the virtual arena. When they saw the above information, Wang Desheng and Lu Bo opened their eyes wide and were shocked. Name: Lu Zhen. Rank: Gold 1.0. Shows: 213. Winning rate: 100%. Blue Star List: 5794. Daxia Ranking: 1337. Junhai City Ranking: 36. Wang Desheng and Lu Bo spoke at the same time. Golden Section: 213 games. 100% winning rate. Junhai City ranks 36th. The two of them were in disbelief. Lu Zhen just got the virtual bracelet today, right? Just entered the virtual arena for the first time and reached the golden stage. And it's still a 100% winning rate. What's even scarier is, he actually fought 213 consecutive games. What a strong mental power it takes to support this. Principal, we seem to have recruited a great talent. Lu Bo said with a face full of shock. Yeah, I saw it. Wang Desheng and Lu Bo looked at each other. His face was filled with uncontrollable joy. At this time, Wang Desheng's cell phone rang again. Lao Zhang, is this information accurate? You won't tease me, right? Wang Desheng still couldn't believe it and asked again. Do you think I'm very idle? I'm teasing you with this kind of thing. Lao Zhang said rudely. Then this information is true, Lu Zhen has really reached the golden stage. Wang Desheng said in shock. Lao Zhang said, do you know how shocked the Zhonghai City Wumeng League was when they received this information? Your student named Lu Zhen has fought 213 consecutive battles. His mental strength is definitely over 15.0. A 15-year-old's mental strength exceeds level 15.0. Do you know what this means? Wang Desheng said excitedly. It means that he will be more likely to break through to the extreme martial arts realm than others. Those with life levels below 10.0 are ordinary warriors. 10.0 approximately 19.9 are ordinary warriors. As for the entire 7-star civilization, 90% of the warriors are ordinary warriors. It's not that they don't want to break through, it's that breaking through from an ordinary warrior to an extreme warrior requires super mental strength. Only with strong spiritual power can one become an extreme warrior. The ultimate warrior is almost the high-level combat power of the entire 7-star civilization. People who can become extreme warriors will almost always be powerful generals in the future. To put it simply, those who can become extreme warriors will have a bright and limitless future. Lu Zhen might really be able to break through the ultimate martial mirror in the future and become an ultimate martial artist. Our Shuijing High School is going to have a big shot. Wang Desheng and Lu Bo were very excited and happy. Lao Zhang, who was on the phone, continued, don't get excited yet. I'm calling you because I have something to tell you. Wang Desheng suppressed his joy and said, Old Zhang, if you have any orders, just tell me. Lao Zhang said, I checked Lu Zhen's information. His information shows that he only has D-level talent. It's completely unreasonable for a D-level talent to have such strength. You should have noticed it when you recruited students. Wang Degong nodded. You are right. His single move results are very dazzling, not at all what a D-level talent should be. We felt weird too. Lao Zhang on the phone continued. It is absolutely abnormal to be able to grow to this level with a D-level talent. Unless he is a mutant talent. Mutant talent. Wang Desheng and Lu Bo were shocked again when they heard these words. Mutational talent. Wang Desheng and Lu Bo widened their eyes. The so-called mutant talent. That is, talents will continue to change. Simply put, talents will be upgraded. From D to C, or from C to B, and so on. Lao Zhang continued. I suspect that Lu Zhen is a mutant with a talent. His talent may not be as simple as D level. For warriors with mutant talents, their talents will change after training. The probability of this kind of talent appearing is extremely small. But it's not impossible. There have been many such warriors in the history of the 7-star civilization. Lu Zhen's talent was recorded 3 months ago. Now 3 months have passed, and it may have mutated. But I don't have any solid evidence, so I need to verify it. You are his principal, you should know him better. Right now, put down what you are doing, go find Lu Zhen, and then take another talent test. See if the talent has changed. This concerns whether there will be another ultimate warrior in Zhonghai City in the future. We cannot be careless. Do you know? Understood. Wang Degong nodded quickly, I'll do it right away. After hanging up the phone, Wang Desheng said to Lu Bo beside him with a serious face, Director Lu, I have to trouble you to work overtime with me tonight. Lu Bo smiled and said, no problem. At this point, the two no longer had the appetite to continue eating, so they quickly paid the bill, got in the car, and drove towards Lu Zhen's home. Lu Zhen lives in the countryside of Zhonghai City. It is dozens of kilometers away from the county seat. After some searching, Wang Desheng and Lu Bo finally found where Lu Zhen lived. That's it. Wang Desheng walked up and knocked on the door. Soon, there was a sound from inside and the door opened. Principal. Director Lu. Why are you here? When Lu Zhen saw the two of them, he couldn't help but feel a little surprised. Wang Desheng smiled and said, Lu Zhen, won't you invite us in to sit down? Lu Zhen smiled and said, Principal, Director Lu, please come in. The two were welcomed into the house. Lu Zhen smiled and said, I'm the only one at home right now, so it's a bit messy. Wang Desheng smiled and said, "It's okay, we don't mind." After the two sat down, Lu Zhen poured them a glass of water. "I wonder if the principal and director Lu came to visit me so late because of something?" Lu Zhen asked. Wang Desheng smiled and said, "It is indeed something. Lu Zhen, your rank in the virtual arena has reached Gold 1, right?" Lu Zhen was stunned for a moment. "I just fought for a short while, how could you know so quickly?" "Yes, I just made it. But I stopped at Gold 1. Lu Zhen answered truthfully. "Not bad, not bad." Wang Desheng said with a smile, "I reached the gold rank on the first day I entered the virtual arena. It's incredible. We are here this time mainly to ask about your talent." Talent. Lu Zhen was a little confused. Wang Desheng continued, "You advanced from Iron 1 to Gold 1 on the first day with your D-level talent. This is something that many S-level talented warriors cannot achieve. Don't you think there's something wrong?" Lu Zhen hesitated for a moment and did not answer in a hurry. Of course he knew there was a problem. "My talent is not as simple as it seems. Although it is a D-level talent on the surface, it can grow into an SSR level. It is no exaggeration to say that his talent is even better than that of S level. However, this is not the answer. Principal, do you think there is something wrong with my talent?" Lu Zhen asked back. Wang Desheng nodded. "After observations by Director Lu and I, we agree that your talent may be a mutant talent." Mutant talent. Lu Zhen was shocked. This was the first time he heard of such a talent. Wang Desheng continued, "The so-called variant talent means that the talent can be upgraded. D-level talents can be upgraded to C-level talents, and C-level talents can be upgraded to B-level talents. And so on. Judging from your current life level, you cannot be a D-level talent. Other than mutant talent, we can't find any other reason." Lu Zhen suddenly realized that there was such a saying. That would be easy. His talent has now reached C level. I was still thinking about how to explain this phenomenon, but now that there is a better way to explain it, there is no need for him to explain it. I also think there is something wrong with my talent. I've been better than my peers since I was a child. I can't only have D-level talent. Lu Zhen said pretentiously. Wang Desheng said, "So, Director Lu and I came here to conduct another sky test. Whether you have a mutant talent or not will be known after the test." As he spoke, Director Lu took out a square box from his backpack. This box is a device used to detect talent. Director Lu said, 3 months ago, your talent was graded from D. It's been 3 months now. If it is really a mutant talent, there should be some changes. Come on, Lu Zhen, let's do another talent test. Whether it is a mutant talent or not, you will know by looking at the results. Lu Zhen nodded without hesitation. Testing talent requires a blood test. Lu Zhen took out a knife, made a small cut on his finger, then squeezed out a drop of blood and dropped it on the test device. There is a display screen on the test device, and the display screen is marked with numbers. If the number is less than 100, it means it is still a D-level talent. If the number exceeds 100 and is less than 200, it means it is a C-level talent. Lu Zhen's blood fell. The value on the display changes rapidly. Finally stopped at 199. This value means that Lu Zhen is now a C-level talent. This is really a mutant talent. Wang Desheng and Lu Bo looked at this scene with ecstasy in their hearts. Lu Zhen has a mutant talent, which means that he is not an ordinary person with D-level talent at all. But just like normal warriors, they can go very far on the road of martial arts. Lu Zhen, congratulations. You are now a C-level talent. Lu Bo said excitedly. That's great. Lu Zhen already knew this, but still pretended to be happy on the surface. Wang Desheng said happily, "Let me just say, you have that kind of strength at the age of 15, how can you be a D-level talent? Mutant talent is suitable for your level. Although your talent is only C-level now, your mutant talent has unlimited possibilities." In the history of 7-star civilization, there was a warrior who mutated from a C-level talent to an S-level talent. In the end, he became a general who defended his side. Lu Bo echoed. Yes. When that warrior was still at C-level, almost no one thought highly of him. But who would have thought that he would mutate into an S-class, and finally break through the restrictions and become an extreme warrior? Wang Desheng and Lu Bo were filled with emotion. Wang Desheng continued, Lu Zhen, is your grandmother still in the hospital? But don't worry, starting from tomorrow, I will upgrade you to a special scholarship. In addition to giving you money, it will also provide certain protection to your family members. If a family member gets sick and needs money, our Shuijing High School will reimburse everything. Your grandma's previous hospitalization and surgery expenses will also be reimbursed to you. From now on, you just need to practice with peace of mind. Hearing this, Lu Zhen was very happy. Now you don't have to worry about money. Wang Desheng and Lu Bo chatted with Lu Zhen for a while and then left. After leaving Lu Zhen's residence, Wang Desheng called Lao Zhang immediately. Hey, Lao Zhang, did you see the result? The talent testing device is connected to the internet. Every time a test is conducted, the 7-star information will be displayed online. Human fraud is basically eliminated. Lao Zhang said happily. I saw it. AD level talent instantly turned into AC level talent. It's just as I guessed. Lu Zhen really has a mutant talent. Old Wang, you have found a treasure. Wang Shengdu laughed and said, it's just a coincidence. I didn't expect Lu Zhen to have a mutant talent. I always thought he was AD level talent. Ben also wanted to let him act as a catfish for the students in the elite class to stimulate them. But now it seems that we have to change direction. Lu Zhen is worthy of my dedicated training. Lao Zhang smiled and said, not only you, our Wu Meng also has to contribute. Lu Zhen has the potential to become an extreme warrior and will definitely become Blue Star's high-level combat force in the future. We in the Martial Alliance cannot underestimate any genius. I will hand in the report today. If the person above passes it, they can give him a large amount of sponsorship. The money should be very helpful to him. Sponsorship. Wang Desheng said happily. Can you tell me how much it will cost? Lao Zhang said. I'm not sure, I have to look at the evaluation above. Lu Zhen has a mutant talent, but I don't know to what level his talent can grow. If the higher authorities judge that he can only mutate to level C or level B, there may not be much sponsorship. But if it's class A, it's different. A conservative estimate of tens of millions. For S level, it's not tens of millions, but hundreds of millions. But it's been a long time since a mutant talent warrior has been rated S level. So don't get your hopes up. It's already a blessing to be rated a grade. Wang Shengdu nodded. I understand. Thanks to you this time. Without you, I might have missed this genius. Whenever you have time, I'll treat you to dinner, massage, sauna, and sword. It's up to you. Ha ha. Then I won't be polite. Lao Zhang said with a happy smile, but not during this time. The Sea Fish clan has been undergoing frequent changes recently, and the Linhai City Martial Alliance is very busy. There's no free time at all. Sea Fish clan. Wang Desheng said, isn't the Sea Fish clan always peaceful? Why do you keep hearing news about their strange movements recently? Lao Zhang said, if you want to blame it, it's because the fish meat is so delicious. Ever since we learned that the meat of the marine fish tribe is not only delicious, but also has high nutritional value, there has been an endless stream of warriors going out to sea to hunt the marine fish tribe. There are not thousands, but tens of thousands of marine fish being hunted every day. If you were a fish tribe, your kind would be hunted every day. Wouldn't you be angry? Wang Desheng smiled and said, who allowed the marine fish tribe to take over our deep sea area? If they just stay in the fish world, nothing will happen to them. You deserve to be hunted. It can't be called hunting. It should be called expelling the Tartars and protecting Blue Star's territory. Eating the fish clan's meat is just a way of doing it. Who makes their meat so delicious? Ha ha ha. Lao Zhang said with a smile. As expected of the school principal, he always talks in one way. Okay. I won't chat with you anymore. I have other things to do. Hang up first. After hanging up the phone, Wang Desheng has not yet come out of the joy just now. He looked at the time and saw that it was already very late, but he had no intention of going back to rest. Director Lu, weren't you full just now? Would you like to have a late night snack? It's still fish from the sea. My treat. How about it? Okay. The principal is treating you to a treat, and I will accompany you. Director Lu replied with a smile. He was also very happy today. The next day. Shuijing High School. Elite class. Today I'm going to start my martial arts class. In martial arts classes, in addition to normal physical speed training, there are also martial arts classes. The class is held in a large martial arts classroom. Before class started, Lu Bo gave a routine lecture. You must have entered the virtual arena yesterday to practice, right? How does it feel? As soon as these words came out, the expressions of all the students changed instantly. Teacher, you said that the virtual arena requires mental energy, but you didn't say it consumes mental energy that much. I've only fought 5 battles and my mental energy has been exhausted. I fought 8 games before my mental energy was exhausted, but I only won 1 game. Those people in the arena are really too perverted. I won several games, but in the end I lost in the promotion round. Everyone said his own thing. Lu Bo smiled and said, are you feeling stressed? Although you are elites in Shuijing High School, but in the entire Blue Star, you are nothing. There are too many people who are better than you. Not to mention the entire Blue Star, in our Linhai City alone, there are many who are better than you. Everyone nodded in agreement. They didn't have much in-depth experience before, but after entering the virtual arena, they realized how big the gap between warriors was. Lu Bo continued, but there's no need to be too anxious. You are only in the first year of high school now, and the time in the first year of high school is still long. During this time, you only need to rise to the silver level. The safest thing is to make sure you don't have to repeat a grade first. Hearing this, everyone was a little disappointed. You have to upgrade to silver. I can lose several times in a row in black iron. When will I be promoted to silver? This pressure is too much. Hearing everyone's complaints, Lu Bo smiled and said, it's normal to be stressed. If a warrior doesn't have pressure, what kind of warrior is he? Alright. Stop complaining. Now, report to me your results yesterday. I'll make a statistic. Then, Lu Bo took out a notebook and began to record everyone's ranks. Zuo Tan, Black Iron Guo Ji, Black Iron 1. Bai Zhengshang, Black Iron 4. Everyone began to report their respective ranks, but most of them were Black Iron. Ji Li, Brass 1. Fatty. Are you in such a high rank? How? Everyone couldn't help but be surprised when they heard that there was finally a brass rank. Ji Li said with a proud smile, it's all luck. The opponents I encountered were all novices, so I won more. I was lucky enough to get promoted to brass. Don't get excited, everyone. Ji Li said proudly, not hiding his feelings. Not bad. Keep working hard. Lu Bo encouraged him casually, and then looked at the next one. Su Shengyan, what about you? Su Shengyan said, Silver 2. Everyone was shocked when they heard this. Holy shit. Is it so fierce? I just entered the virtual arena for the first time yesterday. Is this going to reach silver level 2? Is this genius? It's so irritating to see people compare to each other. Everyone looked shocked and looked at Su Shengyan with respect. This is a real boss. Very good. Keep working hard. Lu Bo encouraged. Yes. Su Shengyan nodded. Although her face was expressionless, she was still slightly happy in her heart. After all, being praised by so many people, it is impossible not to have any reaction. Lu Bo then asked a few more students about their grades, then directly ignored Lu Zhen and put the notebook away. Okay. I understand everyone's ranks. We can start today's martial arts class. Just when he was about to start class, Fatty Ji Li suddenly said, Teacher, you don't seem to have asked Lu Zhen's rank. Only then did everyone realize that they really didn't ask about Lu Zhen's rank. That's right. Teacher, did you forget to ask Lu Zhen's rank? Someone asked. Lu Bo smiled and said, I already know Lu Zhen's rank. In order not to attack you, it's better that you don't know. It's better that you don't know Lu Zhen's rank. I'm afraid you will be hit. Lu Bo smiled. Most of the people in this class are at the black iron level, only a few are at the bronze level, and only one is at the silver level. At this time, a golden rank suddenly appears. Who can bear this? However, these students obviously could not listen to Lu Bo's advice. Fatty Ji Li said, Teacher, just tell us. We can accept it. Someone echoed. That's right. No matter how high his rank is. It can't be the golden rank. Arena levels, each large level has 5 small levels. Promotion to each segment requires promotion matches. If you want to go all the way from black iron to gold, you need at least hundreds of battles, and they are the kind that you can't lose. It's so hard. They are all people who have truly experienced the intensity of the virtual arena. It is simply a fantasy to win hundreds of games in a row. This is absolutely impossible. Facing everyone's inquiries, Lu Bo smiled and said. Then you are thinking wrong. Lu Zhen is indeed in the golden rank. And it's still in the golden rank with a 100% winning rate. Everyone was shocked when they heard this. Everyone looked at Lu Zhen with incredible eyes. Even Su Shengyan, who looked calm just now, became less calm now. Golden rank. Still a 100% winning rate. How is this possible? Everyone couldn't believe their ears. Teacher, are you kidding us? Ji Li asked. Lu Zhen just got the virtual bracelet yesterday, right? You were promoted to the prime level in just one night. Still a 100% winning rate. This is too fake. Lu Bo smiled and said, if you don't believe me, you can check Lu Zhen's battle records yourself. By the way, I forgot to tell you. Lu Zhen is even on the ranking list. Global list, 5,794 inches. Daxia ranking, 1337. Junhai City ranking, 36 inches. As soon as these words came out, everyone was shocked again. On the list. I'm going. I only entered the virtual arena for one day and I immediately made the list. What kind of monster is this? Fatty Ji Li immediately rushed to Lu Zhen and hugged his thigh. Monitor. I knew you were different from the first time I saw you. If you don't mind it, please let me be your little brother. I am willing to dedicate everything to you, including my most precious thing as a man. Seeing Ji Li's appearance, everyone instantly showed contempt. Nausea. In order to hold my thigh, I gave up my face. Although everyone despised Ji Li's behavior, they also hated themselves for not being as shameless as him. Lu Zhen is obviously not on the same level as them. I don't know what the future will be like if I follow him, but I will definitely be very comfortable during these 3 years of high school. Alright. Stop making trouble. Now you also know Lu Zhen's rank. You know how big the gap is between you, right? At the same age, Lu Zhen's talent is not as good as yours, but the strength he has shown far exceeds yours. If you feel a sense of urgency, just practice hard for me. Lu Bo's words also touched on everyone's pain points. Lu Zhen's talent is obviously worse than theirs, but why is he so much better than them? Are they really not working hard enough? Seeing that everyone calmed down, Lu Bo started today's martial arts class. Today I will tell you about martial arts. You felt it in the virtual arena yesterday, right? With the same life level, the same speed, and the same strength. The stronger the martial arts, the greater the lethality. Martial skills are divided into output skills and body skills. Output skills can increase your lethality, and physical skills can increase your speed. If you want to quickly improve your rank in the virtual arena, these two skills are essential. Every warrior must master at least one output technique and one movement technique. If you are missing something now, you can purchase and learn from it in the virtual arena's mall. The skills inside are enough for you to use them to reach the mortal martial realm. After hearing Lu Bo's words, Lu Zhen realized that he was indeed missing a physical skill. His output skills are fist mastery and direct punch, which are enough for combat. The more skills, the better. It depends on the level of martial arts. The higher the level, even if you use ordinary martial arts, you can still do amazing damage. You have to find time to choose a body skill. Lu Zhen took note of this. The martial arts class lasted almost 2 hours. It seems like a long time, but to a warrior, this time is nothing. I'm almost done with my martial arts skills. Next, let's have a real fight. 2 people form a team and practice fighting. Lu Zhen, you and I are in a group. Lu Bo waved for Lu Zhen to come over. With Lu Zhen's current level, there is no way anyone else can compete with him. Even if they fight, it is just crushing, and nothing can be achieved at all. Your current life level is level 8.6, so there's not much point in fighting them. You fight me. Lu Bo said casually. Lu Zhen said, Teacher. I am not level 8.6 now. Huh, not 8.6. Have you improved again? Lu Bo asked. Lu Zhen nodded. I am now at level 9.2. What? 9.2? Lu Bo was shocked. It was still 8.6 last time. How long has it been? Why did it change to 9.2? Lu Bo said. Let's do this. Punch me. Let's see what level you are at now. He still had some doubts and wanted to verify it himself. If it is really level 9.2, then Lu Zhen's talent may be stronger than they expected. Teacher, be careful. Lu Zhen touched his fists and prepared to attack. Lu Bo smiled and said, don't worry, attack us. Teacher, no matter what, I am still a level 18 mortal warrior. It's easy to block your punch. Level 18. This is the first time Lu Zhen knows Lu Bo's life level. If this is the case, then he is relieved. Lu Zhen clenched his fist and swung it towards Lu Bo with all his strength. Of course, he did not use Kaio Fist. It was his trump card. If he could not use it lightly, try not to use it. Moreover, using Kaioken will consume a lot of physical strength. The last time he used it in the virtual arena, he almost collapsed. It's just a normal sparring session now, there's no need to use it. Call. Lu Zhen punched hard, his fist was like a tiger descending from the mountain, extremely domineering. Puff. Lu Bo stretched out his palm and easily grasped Lu Zhen's punch. Lu Bo was shocked when he saw Lu Zhen's fist in his palm. It's really level 9.2. And this boxing technique has actually reached the 4th level. 15 years old, 4th level of martial arts. That's a lie. Lu Bo couldn't believe it. There are actually people who can reach the 4th level of martial arts at the age of 15. 4th stage martial arts, let alone high school students, many college students may not have this level. Lu Bo remembers that he only learned the 4th level of martial arts at the end of his freshman year and was about to become a sophomore. He was already 19 years old at the time. At the age of 15, Lu Zhen already had the level that he only had at the age of 19. In comparison, it's so shocking. The 4th level of martial arts at the age of 15 can only be achieved by those S-level geniuses. Lu Zhen's talent is comparable to that of an S-level genius. Perhaps his mutant talent can grow to S-level. This information is so important. It must be reported immediately. Lu Bo knew in his heart how valuable it was for Lu Zhen to reach the 4th level of martial arts at the age of 15. If this information is reported to Wu Meng, Lu Zhen will definitely be awarded S-level sponsorship. Lu Zhen, practice on your own first. I have something important to do right away. Lu Bo gave instructions and walked directly towards the principal's office. Okay. Lu Zhen looked at Lu Bo's leaving figure and felt a little strange. Everything was fine just now, but something happened suddenly. Lu Zhen didn't think much and started practicing on his own. In the principal's office, Wang Shengdu is enjoying tea leisurely. He was very happy that Lu Zhen was a mutant talent. Coupled with Lu Zhen's amazing mental power, as long as he cultivates it well and practices step by step, he can definitely break through to the extreme martial arts realm. As long as Lu Zhen breaks through to the extreme martial arts realm, their Shuijing High School will be promoted to heaven, and they won't have to worry about future enrollment. Really good. This kid Lu Zhen really gave me a big surprise. Wang Desheng poured himself a cup of tea and drank it happily. Bang! At this moment, the door to the principal's office was suddenly pushed open. Lu Bo walked in a hurry. Director Lu, didn't you knock on the door when you came in? In such a hurry, has something big happened? Wang Shengdu said casually while drinking tea. Normally, if Lu Bo would dare to be so rude and barge in without knocking, he would have to give Lu Bo a look. But I'm in a good mood today, so I don't see him the same way. Lu Bo said excitedly, Principal. What a happy event. A happy event. Upon hearing these two words, Wang Desheng's hand holding the teacup stopped instantly. What happy event? Lu Bo said excitedly, just now. Elite class martial arts class. Guess what I saw? Wang Desheng said impatiently. Stop trying to trick me. Hurry up and tell me what a surprise it is. Lu Bo said. Just now, the elite class was practicing double combat. I'm in a team with Lu Zhen, and I let him punch me. Guess what? What's going on? Wang Desheng asked curiously. Lu Bo said excitedly. Lu Zhen's punch reached the level of 4th level martial arts. What? Wang Desheng stood up suddenly. 4th level of martial arts. His eyes were wide open and his face was full of shock. He knows better than anyone what the 4th level of martial arts means. Are you telling the truth? Is Lu Zhen really a 4th stage martial artist? Aren't you kidding? Wang Desheng wanted to ask again. He still couldn't believe it. Lu Zhen is only 15 years old now. At this age, he already has 4 levels of martial arts. Is this a talent that only S-level geniuses have? It's true. I even caught his fist with my own hands. I can guarantee that it is definitely the 4th level of martial arts. You can't go wrong. He is in the martial arts classroom now. If you don't believe it, you can go and verify it yourself. Upon hearing this, Wang Desheng rushed out of the office without any hesitation and ran towards the martial arts classroom. Lu Bo also followed immediately. Soon, they arrived at the martial arts classroom. Now, all elite class students also undergo sparring training. Seeing the principal coming, they immediately stopped what they were doing. Hello, principal. They greeted the principal politely. Hello. Ignore me and continue training. Wang Desheng replied casually and walked directly to Lu Zhen. Lu Zhen, have you really broken through to the 4th level of martial arts? Wang Desheng asked directly without any nonsense. And his words immediately stunned all the students present. What? Has Lu Zhen reached the 4th level of martial arts? Really or not? Didn't he still have the 3rd level of martial arts yesterday? Everyone looked at Lu Zhen in shock. When asked, Lu Zhen replied directly, yes. Just broke through last night. Wang Desheng said in surprise, punch me now. Let me see if it's true. Wang Degong still couldn't believe it and planned to see it with his own eyes. Okay. Principal, be careful. Lu Zhen said calmly. Since the principal wants to see his strength, let him see it. Don't worry, I'm a level 19.8 mortal warrior, I'll be fine. Wang Desheng said. Lu Zhen nodded, clenched his fists, and his eyes instantly became sharp. Boom. Without any hesitation, he directly unleashed all his strength and attacked Wang Desheng. Puff. Wang Desheng opened his palm and easily caught Lu Zhen's punch. It is very easy for a 19.8 level ordinary warrior to catch the attack of an ordinary warrior who has not yet entered the level. This is really the 4th level of martial arts. Looking at Lu Zhen's fist in his palm, Wang Desheng was so excited that he even trembled when he spoke. When other students saw this scene, they were all shocked. It turns out to be a 4th stage of martial arts. Lu Zhen, you are so cheating. Didn't you still have the 3rd level of martial arts yesterday? How come it's only one night and we're already at stage 4? Everyone looked at Lu Zhen with disbelief. Su Shengyan also looked at Lu Zhen with incredible eyes. When this guy fought against me yesterday, he was still at the 3rd level of high level. I broke through the 4th level in just one night. Is it related to the 5 purple source stones given by Chu Fugi? But just 5 pieces of purple source stones don't seem to be enough. This guy's talent is too abnormal. Facing everyone's shocked looks, Lu Zhen didn't reply, just smiled faintly. He didn't know how to answer, so he couldn't say he had a system. The best answer is to choose silence. Anyway, they will figure it out on their own. Okay. Keep up the good work. If you encounter any problems in cultivation, please contact me and Director Lu directly. We are all high-level mortal martial realm warriors. Although I haven't broken through to the extreme martial arts realm, I can still teach you. Wang Desheng patted Lu Zhen on the shoulder and said happily. When other students heard this, they were extremely envious. Depend on. The principal is too kind to Lu Zhen. I actually want to personally guide Lu Yan in his cultivation. It seems that the elite class students in the 2nd and 3rd grade of high school don't get this kind of treatment. I'm so envious. Wang Desheng comforted Lu Zhen a few more words and then left. The first thing he did when he returned to the office was to take out his mobile phone and call Lao Zhang from Blue Star Martial Arts League. Soon, the call was connected, and Wang Desheng smiled and said, Hey, Lao Zhang. What are you busy with? Lao Zhang on the other end of the phone replied, I'm busy with work. If you have anything to say, just say it. I'm busy. Wang Shengdu smiled and said, I have some good news for you. Lu Zhen's martial arts level has exceeded the 4th level. Lu Zhen's martial arts level has broken through to the 4th level. Wang Desheng said this in a boastful tone. When Mr. Zhang on the other end of the phone heard this, he was completely shocked. What did you say? 4 sections. Are you sure it's a 4th stage martial arts skill? Lao Zhang asked in an incredulous tone. Wang Desheng smiled and said, I am sure and for sure. I have personally verified that this is definitely a fourth stage martial art. Lao Wang. Lao Zhang continued, I know you want Lu Zhen's rating to be higher. But don't fool me with this kind of thing. Only those top-level S-level talented warriors can reach the fourth level of martial arts at the age of 15. He is a top-level S-level talented warrior, not an ordinary S-level talented warrior. Do you understand what this means? Wang Desheng said unhappily. Of course I know, do I need you to remind me? That's why I'm so anxious to tell you this information. Just now, I personally verified that Lu Zhen is definitely a fourth-level martial artist. If you don't believe it, you can come and try it yourself. Okay. Lao Zhang said, I'll try it myself. Top S-level talent, this is no joke. I have to verify it myself. You are in school now, I will come over soon. Junhai Wumeng headquarters. Zhang Qibing hung up the phone, picked up his coat and walked out of the office. Leader. Are you going out? The meeting is about to start. The assistant asked curiously. Zhang Qibing said calmly. Notify everyone that the meeting is cancelled. Wait until I come back. Cancel. The assistant was a little confused, but did not ask further. Then I'll do it right away. Zhang Qibing gave an order and left quickly. The assistant looked at his anxious expression and couldn't help but frown slightly. The leader is in such a hurry to leave. Has something big happened again? Soon. Zhang Qibing came to Shuijing High School. Alliance Master Zhang. Why are you here? Are you here to see the principal? Let me show you the way. When the school security guard saw Zhang Qibing, he immediately smiled flatteringly. Right. But I won't bother you. I know where his office is. I can go by myself. Zhang Qibing said expressionlessly. Okay, you're busy. The security guard watched Zhang Qibing go in with flattering eyes. Looking at his back, the security guard couldn't help but sigh. Leader of Junhai City Martial Alliance. This is a big shot. I wish I could have something to do with him. That way I won't have to work as a security guard every day. Zhang Qibing is the leader of Junhai City Martial Arts Alliance. Equivalent to the mayor of a city. Wherever he goes, he is the object of compliments. He came to Wang Desheng's office and pushed the door open without hesitation. Lao Zhang, you are finally here. When he saw the person coming, Wang Degong smiled instantly. It's such a big thing, how can I not come? Lu Zhen is over there, take me there quickly. Zhang Qibing said anxiously. Wang Desheng smiled and said, don't worry, come with me, he should still be in the martial arts classroom. Under the leadership of Wang Desheng, they soon arrived at the martial arts classroom. Seeing the principal appear again, the students who were practicing immediately stopped what they were doing. Hey, why is the principal back again? Everyone felt a little strange, and when they saw the people around Wang Desheng, they were shocked on the spot. I'm not seeing things. Someone close to the principal. Is he the leader of the Junhai City Martial League? Holy shit. Why did the leader of the Martial Alliance suddenly come to our school? As the leader of the Junhai City Martial Arts League, Zhang Qibing is known to all the warriors in Junhai City. When a big shot like him suddenly appeared in front of him, it was hard for everyone not to be shocked. This is equivalent to being in class when the mayor suddenly bursts in. Everyone looked at Zhang Qibing with incredible eyes. Zhang Qibing ignored them and came directly to Lu Zhen. Hello, Lu Zhen. I am Zhang Qibing, the leader of the Junhai City Martial League. Zhang Qibing greeted Lu Zhen politely. The students couldn't help but be surprised when they saw this scene. The leader of the alliance actually came for Lu Zhen. What did Lu Zhen do to alert the leader of the alliance? Lu Zhen was also very surprised at this time. Of course he recognized Zhang Qibing's name. He was surprised that such a big man came to him suddenly. Lu Zhen hurriedly returned. Hello, Leader Zhang. I heard that you have reached the fourth level of martial arts, is it true? Zhang Qibing didn't waste any time and went directly to the topic. Lu Zhen nodded. Yes, we just made a breakthrough yesterday. Okay. Zhang Qibing said, punch me now. Let me see what's going on. Hearing this, Lu Zhen was stunned on the spot. What kind of situation is this? How come someone wants me to punch them? Does his fist have any charming properties? No problem. Lu Zhen didn't think much about it, although he didn't know what the other party wanted to do. But as the leader of the Martial Alliance, the other party would never joke with him. Just be ready and attack directly. Zhang Qibing said calmly. Lu Zhen nodded, then made a fist with his right hand. Boom. Explode with all your strength. He punched Zhang Qibing fiercely. Puff. Still the same plot. Zhang Qibing accepted the attack casually. As the leader of the martial alliance, he is much stronger than Lu Bo and Wang Desheng. Don't take this punch too lightly. And when he saw this punch, he couldn't help but get excited. Really 4 sections. Zhang Qibing's eyes widened, disbelief written on his face. At this time, Wang Desheng came over and said proudly, "Look. I have long said that Lu Zhen is a 4th-level martial artist. If you still don't believe it, you'd better come and prove it yourself." "I believe it now." Zhang Qibing smiled and said, "My fists are all in front of me. It's okay if you don't believe it." Zhang Qibing took out a card from his pocket, handed it to Lu Zhen, and said, "Lu Zhen, this is my business card. It has my contact information. If you have any questions or difficulties in life or martial arts in the future, you can contact me directly. If I can help, I will definitely help." Looking at the business card, Lu Zhen still couldn't believe it. This is the leader of the Junhai City Martial League. It was the first time we met, so we were not familiar with each other. Just give yourself such a big favor when you come up. It's like the mayor who meets you for the first time suddenly tells you that if you have any problems in the future, you can go directly to him and he will protect you. That feeling is incredible. Then I'll thank the leader first. Lu Zhen didn't hesitate and took the business card directly. Although I don't know whether what the other party said is true or false, the other party is still the leader of the city. It's impossible to joke about something like this with a 15-year-old boy. Okay. Then keep in touch in the future. I have something else to do, so I'll take my leave now. You continue to practice. Zhang Qibing patted Lu Zhen on the shoulder with a satisfied look, and then left. Zhang Qibing came and left quickly. This made many students feel incredible. Holy shit. Leader Zhang is here to challenge Lu Zhen's 4th stage martial arts. Are the 4th stage martial arts so abnormal? It was actually able to attract all the alliance leaders. Someone asked. Fatty Ji Li said, "The 4th level of martial arts is not abnormal, is it? Lu Zhen is only 15 years old now. Have you ever seen a martial artist who can reach the 4th level of martial arts at the age of 15? I've never seen it anyway." Someone chimed in, "I've seen it. Only on TV. I have seen on TV before that there is a genius in Yunshui City. 15 years old, S-level talent, and has reached the 4th level of martial arts. There is no need to go to high school or the college entrance examination. I was directly recommended to Lingxiao University." Everyone was shocked when they heard this. Holy shit. I'll give it to you directly. This is so cool. That's Lingxiao University. The best martial arts university in the entire Blue Star. The martial arts university of my dreams. Everyone was envious. This world is so real. For real geniuses, going to high school and college entrance examination will only waste their time. Only those with poor talent will take the college entrance examination. Lu Zhen listened to the classmates around him talking about how they looked forward to Lingxiao University, with a disdainful smile on his face. Lingxiao University. What the hell, the best college? It's just a snobbery. Lu Zhen has never forgotten the humiliation when Lingxiao University announced in public that the admission quota would be cancelled. Other side. After Zhang Qibing confirmed that Lu Zhen was indeed a 4th-level martial artist, he couldn't wait to leave. Wang Desheng smiled and said, "Old Zhang, don't leave in a hurry. It's not easy for you to come here. Today I'm treating you. I'll treat you to wine and meat." Zhang Qibing smiled and said, "I'm not as laid back as you. I'm busy. In order to come to you, I cancelled the meeting of the Martial Alliance. I have to get back to work now. I will report the fact that Lu Zhen is in the 4th stage of martial arts as soon as possible. If he only has strong mutant talent and mental strength, he will only be rated A level at most. But if you add the 4th level of martial arts, there is a lot of probability that it can be rated as S level." S level. Upon hearing these 2 words, Wang Desheng's eyes suddenly lit up. He immediately asked, "How much is the S-class sponsorship?" Zhang Qibing said, "I'm not sure how much it will cost, but I know In the past, the sponsorship fee for mutant talents rated as S level has never been less than 300 million. If Lu Zhen is rated as S level, it should not be lower than this number. 300 million. Wang Desheng said happily. Okay. Old Zhang, please be more careful about this matter. Zhang Qibing smiled and said, don't worry, I know the importance of this matter better than you. This is related to my future career. And the future of our entire Blue Star. Even if you ask me to stop immediately, I won't agree. Alright. I won't talk nonsense to you, I'm going back. After Zhang Qibing finished speaking, he left without looking back. Looking at his leaving figure, Lu Bo said excitedly. Principal. Lu Zhen may be our best hope to defeat Longtang High School. Wang Desheng smiled and said, it's not the biggest hope, it's the only hope. After being suppressed by Longtang High School for so many years, I must win the Zhonghai City High School Martial Arts Championship this year. There is still some time before the high school martial arts competition. This period of time is enough for Lu Zhen to grow. I can't wait to see that old dog Longtang's face when he's defeated. Longtang High School, the #1 martial arts high school in Zhonghai City. He is the champion of the Zhonghai City High School martial arts competition almost every year. At the same time, they also occupied the best source of warriors in Zhonghai City. Almost all the outstanding martial arts junior high school students were selected by them first. The rest will be left to the martial arts high school behind. If this continues, the gap between various martial arts high schools will become wider and wider. There is a saying among students, if you can't go to Longtang High School, you might as well not go to Budo High School. Single quote. This was a disguised admission that in the entire Zhonghai City, Longtang High School was the only respectable high school. This made other martial arts high schools very unhappy. They had long wanted to bring Longtang down, but because the students were so poor, they simply could not compete. This resulted in Longtang High School being the champion in every high school martial arts competition. But we also have to be wary of that old dog Longtang. Wang Desheng frowned and said, that guy likes to use despicable means like poaching. Whenever I encounter students that I am not sure I can defeat, I try to poach them. This ensures that Longtang High School will always be #1. Last year, Sha Fengyu was snatched away by that old dog Longtang because he was not careful enough. No matter what, we must protect Lu Zhen this year. We must not let them take it away again. Director Lu, send someone to keep an eye on that old dog Longtang's every move. If he has any intention of getting close to Lu Zhen, report to me immediately. Yes. I will ensure that the task is completed. Lu Bo nodded seriously. He knew how important this mission was. Lu Zhen is the best student that Shuijing High School has recruited in all these years. It is the only hope for Shuijing High School to change the current situation. Never let anyone else take it away. At this time, Lu Zhen was still practicing in the classroom. I have no idea how popular I am now. Several martial arts high schools have already set their sights on him at this point. Longtang High School. In the principal's office. Longtang was drinking tea while looking at the information in his hand. The information in his hand was exactly Lu Zhen's record in the virtual arena. Lu Zhen was on the list, and as the principal of Longtang High School, he received the news first. Sizzle. Shuijing High School really has talented people every year. How come they found another treasure this year? Lu Zhen. 15 years old. 100% winning rate in the virtual arena. Gold rank. Global ranking 5794. Daxia ranking 1337. City ranking 36. Is this even more outrageous than Sha Fengyu last year? It's a shame for such a genius to stay in Shuijing High School. We have to find a way to dig him out. Longtang took out his cell phone and made a call. Hey. Prepare some money for me. Prepare 30 million first. I'm going to dig someone up. After hanging up the phone, Longtang showed a smile on his face. Last year, Sha Fengyu only had 20 million. 30 million should be enough to poach him. To be on the safe side, let's take Sha Fengyu with us. It's a good opportunity for Lu Zhen to see how right it was for Sha Fengyu to come to Longtang High School. Shuijing High School. In the principal's office. Wang Desheng handed a bank card to Lu Zhen. Lu Zhen, I said before that I would upgrade you to a special scholarship. Now the money has been distributed. There are 50 W Blue Star coins in this card. Every month from now on, the school will put 50 W into this card. Until you graduate. Lu Zhen happily took the card, 50 W Blue Star coins. This is too much. He was a little surprised, although he had expected that there would be a lot of special scholarships. But I didn't expect there to be so many. 50 W a month, 600 W a year, and 1800 W in 3 years of high school. This is no small amount of money. Wang Desheng smiled and said, 50 W per month is indeed a lot for ordinary people. But for a warrior, it's not much. Now is the time when you need to grow. Source stones, exotic animal meat, and some supplements, etc., all need money. You can accept this money with peace of mind. Lu Zhen didn't hesitate and put the bank card directly into his pocket. He said with gratitude, "Thank you, principal." Wang Desheng smiled and said, "No need to thank me. You are currently the most talented student in our Shuizheng High School. You deserve it." Lu Zhen smiled. "No matter what, I still want to thank the principal." This money is indeed very important to Lu Zhen now. On the path of a warrior, if you want to improve quickly, in addition to your own hard work, you also need a large amount of source stones as assistance. And the price of source stone is not low. Just the purple source stone alone can cost up to 10 W Blue Star coins. Orange and yellow products are even more expensive. Lu Zhen was grateful to Wang Degong for a while and left. After school, he went to the hospital immediately. Grandma still lives in a general ward with several patients crowded into one room. There are many people coming and going every day, which is very noisy and affects your rest. Now that I have money, I can buy better accommodation for my grandma. When he came to the hospital, he changed directly to the best single ward. Not only is the environment quiet, but there are also dedicated nurses to take care of you. Grandma, be careful. Lu Zhen helped her grandmother to the hospital bed. Grandma asked, "It's so good, why did you suddenly change the ward for me? This is a single-room ward. Did you spend a lot of money?" Lu Zhen smiled and said, "It doesn't cost much. This ward only costs 10,000 Blue Star coins a day." "How much?" Grandma was shocked. 1 W Blue Star coins. "This is too expensive. I can be discharged from the hospital in a few days. There is no need to change me to such a good ward." Lu Zhen smiled and said, "Although there are still a few days left, as long as it can make you feel more comfortable these days, I'm willing to spend more money. Aren't you always complaining that the multi-person ward is noisy at night and you always can't sleep?" Grandma said, "But the room fee is too expensive. 10,000 yuan a month is still acceptable. But 10,000 yuan a day, what's the difference between this and robbing money?" Lu Zhen smiled and said, "Grandma, just rest in peace and recuperate. You don't have to worry about money. I'm not short of money now." Then, Lu Zhen told her grandmother that she had received a special scholarship. After hearing this, Grandma sighed, "Son, I know you feel sorry for me. But the scholarship is specially used by your principal to help you practice. You spend all your money on me, what are you going to do with your cultivation? I'm almost healed now. There's no need to waste money on a bad old woman like me." Lu Zhen said, "I can take my time with my cultivation, but I can't take my time with your affairs, Grandma. If I can't cure your disease, I really can't practice with peace of mind. When I awakened my D-level talent, I was abandoned by everyone. Only you didn't give up on me. I vowed to let you live a good life. However, since I came to you, not only have I not allowed you to live a good life, I have also spent all your savings. You have exhausted your body just to make money and train for me. As for me, I only focused on cultivating and had no idea that your illness was so serious. I almost couldn't afford the surgery. If something does happen to you, I will never forgive myself in this life." Listening to Lu Zhen's heartfelt words, Grandma was moved. "Silly boy, what are you talking about? Your parents died in the alien war. The Lu family abandoned you again. You are my grandson, I don't care about you, but who cares about you? It's okay if I'm a little bit tired. I just hope you're safe and healthy." Lu Zhen smiled. No matter how he repays his kindness to his grandmother, it will never be enough. All he can do is provide the best living conditions for his grandmother. Lu Zhen chatted with his grandmother for a long time in the hospital. He didn't leave until her grandmother went to bed at night. After leaving the hospital, just when Lu Zhen was about to go home, two figures appeared in front of him. A middle-aged man and a young man. Hello. You must be Lu Zhen. I am the principal of Longtang High School. My name is Long Teng. The person next to me is named Sha Fengyu. You should have heard of it. Is it convenient for a chat? Shuijing High School. In the principal's office, Wang Desheng is sorting out documents and getting ready to get off work. During this time, he was in a very good mood. Lu Zhen's performance completely exceeded his imagination. Lu Zhen is his most talented student since he became the principal of Shuijing High School. I don't know what's going on with Lao Zhang. I want Lu Zhen to quickly improve his strength before the high school martial arts meet. My monthly sponsorship of 500,000 yuan is not enough. Bang! Just then, the door to the principal's office was suddenly pushed open. Lu Bo ran in a panic. Director Lu, why didn't you knock on the door when you came in? Wang Desheng said with some displeasure. He found that the door to his principal's office was almost empty. I have said this many times, but everyone who comes in has to force their way in directly. Principal, something serious has happened. Lu Bo said in a panic. That old dog Long Teng has indeed taken action. The person I sent to monitor Long Teng just sent me a message. Long Teng has already met with Lu Zhen. What? Wang Desheng was shocked and felt something was not good. Sure enough, as I guessed, that old dog Long Teng is really targeting Lu Zhen. They are there now, take me there quickly. If it's too late, it might be too late. Wang Desheng and Lu Bo rushed out of the office in a panic. Wang Desheng could see Lu Zhen's talent, and so could Long Teng. He would not leave such an outstanding talent like Lu Zhen alone, and would definitely find a way to poach Lu Zhen away. In a luxurious hotel, Lu Zhen, Long Teng and Sha Fengyu sat across from each other. Long Teng smiled and said, Lu Zhen, you are very talented. Are you interested in transferring to our Longtang High School? Are you interested in transferring to our Longtang High School? Longtang asked. Transfer. Lu Zhen was stunned for a moment and suddenly came to find him. It turned out to be for this reason. He did not rush to agree, nor did he refuse directly, but asked, why should I transfer schools? Long Teng smiled and continued, it seems that you still don't know the difference between Longtang High School and Shuijing High School. Among all the martial arts high schools in Junhai City, Shuijing High School can only be ranked 8th at most. Can't even get into the top 5. And our Longtang High School is the #1 martial arts high school in Junhai City. Our Longtang High School, both in terms of environment and teaching staff, is more than twice as strong as other martial arts high schools. Each student who enrolls will be awarded 3 million blue star coins at a time. After enrolling, you can also receive a scholarship of 1 million yuan every month. We will also give away a house in the school district very close to Longtang High School, with 3 bedrooms and 1 living room, worth nearly tens of millions. And a car with no less than 500 W. There are also various life guarantees. If your family members get sick, Longtang High School will also provide reimbursement. Let you have no worries. There are many benefits. As long as you transfer to our Longtang High School, you will find that Longtang High School and Shuijing High School are simply a paradise and a hell. Hearing this, Lu Zhen's mouth couldn't help but twitch. Good guy. This benefit is so good. Just enrolling in school, without doing anything else, they just gave you a room and a car. How rich is Longtang High School? Seeing Lu Zhen's moved expression, Long Teng continued. These are just superficial benefits. The biggest advantage of Longtang High School is that there is a strong martial artist as the teaching director. He can guide you in your cultivation at any time. There are not many opportunities to be mentored by a strong person in the extreme martial arts realm. Extreme warrior. Lu Zhen was a little surprised. The strong ones in the extreme martial realm, that is, the extreme warriors, are high-level combat power in the entire Blue Star and even the 7-star civilization. Being able to get the guidance of a martial artist in high school is not something you can do with just money. Long Teng continued. Sha Fengyu next to me was also a student of your Shuijing High School last year. His life level at that time was level 8.5, since he joined Longtang High School. Under the guidance of a strong person in the extreme martial arts realm. His current life level has reached level 9.7. It's only 0.3 levels away from level 10.0. He is only 17 years old now. You can't find another 17-year-old who is about to reach the mortal martial realm in the entire Junhai city. I can say with absolute certainty that Sha Fengyu is the #1 high school student in Junhai city. And the reason why he can grow so fast is all because of the powerful martial artist from Longtang High School. If you transfer to our Longtang High School, you will be like him. With the guidance of a strong person in the extreme martial arts realm, your strength will also increase rapidly. After hearing Long Teng's words, Lu Zhen had to admit it. With the guidance of a strong person in the extreme martial arts realm, one can indeed quickly improve one's strength. But, even so, he also has no intention of transferring to another school. He said directly, "Your welfare benefits are indeed very good. It's really exciting to have the ultimate warrior guide you. But I'm sorry. I refuse to transfer to another school." Upon hearing this, Long Teng and Sha Fengyu were stunned on the spot. Reject. Why? Aren't you tempted by this condition? Sha Fengyu, who was beside Long Teng, said directly. I also stayed at Shuijing High School. Compared with Longtang High School, their conditions are simply too different. The highest scholarship is only 500,000 per month, which is not even half of that of Longtang High School. Their strongest teaching director, Lu Bo, is only at the 18th level of the mortal martial realm, and has not even touched the edge of the extreme martial realm. How can Shuijing High School compare with Longtang High School? Continuing to stay at Shuijing High School will only be a waste of talent. Long Teng echoed. That's right. With your talent, it would be a pity to continue to stay at Shuijing High School. They can't give you much help. If you are willing to transfer to Longtang High School, I will give you 3,000 W Blue Star coins as a one-time reward. This is not a small sum of money. Lu Zhen, I know you are a smart person, and you should know what choice is best for you. After listening to what they said, Lu Zhen didn't hesitate at all and blurted out, I'm sorry. I still refuse. Why? Long Teng and Sha Fengyu asked together. They couldn't figure it out. The conditions between the two sides are so different. Everyone can tell which side has better benefits and which side is more conducive to martial arts growth. But why did Lu Zhen still refuse? Long Teng and Sha Fengyu couldn't understand. It's not just them. Even Wang Desheng and Lu Bo couldn't figure it out. Headmaster. It seems that Lu Zhen rejected them. Just outside the private room of the hotel, Lu Bo couldn't help but say. Just now, after Wang Desheng and Lu Bo arrived, Wang Desheng suddenly stopped. He originally wanted to go in and interrupt their conversation, but when he got here, he suddenly hesitated. Wang Desheng wanted to know what choice Lu Zhen would make if Longtang High School extended an olive branch to Lu Zhen. Will he be like Sha Fengyu, unable to withstand temptation and choose to betray himself? Of course he could stop them if he just barged in, but with his feet on Lu Zhen's body, if he really wanted to leave, he couldn't stop them. If Lu Zhen chose to betray, although he would feel uncomfortable, he could understand it. After all, the gap between Longtang High School and Shuijing High School is not the slightest bit. Going to Longtang High School will indeed be more helpful for my martial arts growth. But, Lu Zhen's answer moved him very much. In the box. Lu Zhen said without hesitation, you don't need to say any more. I will not transfer schools. If there's nothing else, I'll leave. Seeing that Lu Zhen was leaving, Sha Fengyu suddenly became anxious. He shouted to Lu Zhen, are you a fool? We have already made the conditions of Longtang High School so clear. Why refuse? What is there in Shuijing High School that is worthy of your nostalgia? Upon hearing this, Lu Zhen pointed at him unceremoniously and said, because I look down on you. You. Sha Fengyu's face turned livid at these words, and anger instantly rose in his heart. Don't yell at me, I won't tolerate you. Lu Zhen continued. Sha Fengyu, I know you. You have a great reputation in Shuijing High School. I heard that you almost helped Shuijing High School win the high school martial arts championship last year. However, he suddenly switched sides and transferred to Longtang High School, which caused Shuijing High School to miss out on the championship. Your mother was seriously ill and was hospitalized. Her life was in danger. You joined Shuijing High School because you were short of money. But the 20W subsidy for joining Shuijing High School is simply not enough. Principal Wang saw how pitiful you were, so he directly helped you advance several million in medical expenses. You don't even have to pay it back. He also puts a lot of thought and money into your training. He treats you better than your biological father. But what about you? You turned around and betrayed him. Are you worthy of him? Thanks for watching.